Oh, wait. I gotta get your dock up. Where the hell are you? There you are.
I've hit it.
I also did. And now I have my fancy activity feedback. I can actually see. That's nice. Hey, Bridge. Hey, Repuplums and Havander, who are already here. They're camping out in front of the store. Was your go live? What does home smell like?
What scent reminds you of home? Or what scent smells like home? So I was doing a tweet thing. What smells like any freshly baked bread or cookie? Excellent.
Nice. Mine was Screaming in Stoicism Naked Force Edition.
Oh dear. Mitch McConnell had a stroke. Boy.
What? Oh, copy speaking backwards. Okay. I was like, what the hell's happening there?
The only good bug is a dead bug. That's true. Fresh cut grass. All right.
In the Steam reviews, like one of the top positive reviews just says full of bugs.
God, fuck.
It's very good. Hey, thanks, Nat.
I'm using my trackball. I'm hoping I don't need my scroll wheel for anything.
Yeah, so who do we got who's in on this, who wants to play?
Yeah.
I mean, there's me and you. And I mean, I guess we could take on an entire army of bugs, but it would be nice to have some backup.
Yeah. I know at least a couple of you mentioned yesterday that you wanted in Detective. I remember you saying, Detective loading, and no, of course she can play.
Yeah. Anyone who's interested can play. I mean, you know, I said it. I've been saying it for Monday. Like I've just been kind of. I think Repuplum's got it, but basically, as long as we've got the slots, like get on in here, sort of thing, right? If we have too many people, where it's like an overwhelm, then we'll rotate stuff out and do it like that. But yeah, there's 16 base, so of course there's going to be 14 slots. We don't have it up yet, Noah. We were actually just like going live for a minute just to ask this and be like, hey, who's playing? Do we have people? So we got Big Detective, we got Noah, Repuplums. Was I correct, or did you get it? Yes, Starship Troopers, Havander. Yeah, Extermination.
This game does something that I've never really seen in a game, I don't think.
What's that?
When it's not in focus, the window, it lowers the volume.
Oh,
but
audio
it doesn't
ducks
mute it. Yeah. Hello, PB. How goes it? Be regular. We don't know. We haven't played it yet.
Yeah, we just picked this up, Senrata, and it's early access. Like it absolutely is. It's not a full release, so absolutely they're adding more. I booted it up, by the way, Snake, to do my settings and audio and stuff, and I also checked the. There is a tutorial, and yeah, you can see the classes. There's there's like, you know, different guns that you get, and it's like, oh, in development, you know what I mean? So they're gonna add more of that. I assume more creatures, like more bugs. But who knows? We'll see. I will say I'm intrigued by it because it looks like it plays pretty interesting in the sense that like the tutorial is literally just like, here's how you do the base building mechanics. There's no shooting of bugs or anything. But I don't know enough about it to know, but it sounds like you have 16 people, right? And then you need to divide tasks where like there was in the tutorial, it's like, oh, you need these resources to build the base, right? So like go get these resources and then you build your base. And also there's probably objectives, right? Where when we play the game, it may be like, go get the thing, like go get this other, you know, MacGuffin or whatever. So among 16 people, you would have to divide the attention. You'd have to be like, all right, you 4 stay back and like make sure the base is filled up. Couple of you defend it. You know, these guys can go out in groups of 2 or 3 to get more resources as needed. And, you know, our squad over here, our squad of 4 or 5 over here will go get the thing or whatever, right? And then we'd have to like maybe adapt on the fly, right? Where if we're starting to get overrun, maybe some base people come running in to help us. Like, I'm excited.
I am just need to learn how all of it works. So I'm gonna pop in the tutorial real quick.
Yeah, that's fair. Yes, Starship Troopers Extermination, Abander. Yeah. Problems, I did get it, but I refunded it because I'd realized I probably overplayed this once. That's fair. Yeah. Because like I said, we don't know, right? Like it might be something we play every now and then. Maybe it sucks. I have to put my... Yeah, they're probably gonna add more and more stuff. But yeah, maybe it's optimized. I don't know. 9 gigs. Apparently all it is. Also, I will probably mention this. I will probably mention this maybe a couple times throughout the evening, but one of the members of our community, Darius, perhaps in, I don't know if Darius faffs about in your community too, Snake, but I think he does. But yeah, he's having a bit of a rough go of things. He's looking for work, but currently doesn't have any. And at the same time, I know he does YouTube videos and stuff like that he likes to do, like Let's Plays and playthroughs and stuff. Well, his graphics card crapped out on him today. So he's still looking for work, but at this moment, he's having to sell some of his games that he's had since high school, you know, just like those old collections that some of us maybe have, N64 games or Super Nintendo or stuff like that. And that sucks.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're able to help in any way or even just share it, I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. I created a little command in my chat. Yeah, he's got a coffee page, so I'm sure any amount does help. Hey, Listless. Doing my part. Brilliant, PB.
Kari Rain, good to have you. Yeah, this is our first go at this.
does seem like a fun game. I just doubt I can run it. It feels like it might be too much. I know, Rick. It's one of those. Oh, speaking of you, Rictus, yeah, we've all confirmed now. Next Wednesday, we'll be doing the new Backrooms game. Well, new to us. The different one from the one we all played. What is that? Escape the Backrooms, I think it's called.
Fine.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry you hate the Backroom, Snake. Jeez.
I'm messing around with. I'd have to use my G502 instead of my trackball, which is unfortunate.
Hmm.
So I've been very, very focused on trying to get this to work, but it just, I need a scroll wheel to rotate things.
Right. While Snake's completing the tutorial, Shae and Snake and chat. I'll probably be in and out of stream. Excited for next week, though. Hell yeah, Shirix. Yeah, okay. So I completed Darkest Dungeon today.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. I think 11 people died total, which isn't bad. It's not bad. And a couple of them died in really cool ways. Or, well, cool. I mean, Scar died at one of the Shambler bosses and, like, died right at the end. Like, basically buried their blade into it. And then there's this little shit-ass enemy that's next to it, too. And the boss battle doesn't end when you kill the biggie boss. Like, you still have to kill the little shit-ass enemy. So Scar buried the blade into the big boss and killed it. And then the little shit-ass enemy cut Scar's throat. It was the whole thing.
Sounds eventful.
That is so fun whenever I play. It's and harrowing at times. But it's done now. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You plan on doing the second one?
I think so at some point. It's not something I plan on doing soon. I played the first Darkest Dungeon 3 years ago and streamed it. And so this was a, like a lot of people since have joined the community and haven't seen me do it. And it's one of those fun ones that I like where I can throw the community into it and like get them involved, right? Like customize the kind of looks and what class they want to be and like that. So the second Darkest Dungeon, I don't want to play it so close back to back. As well as the fact that it is a different sort of game. So yeah, I think I'll give it some breathing room. Eventually, I will play the second one. But for now, tomorrow we're playing Xenonauts 2. Devs reached out. I got a key for that, so I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. EST. And yeah, gonna throw people into that one. You can rename your troops. You can have the different squads. You can have loadouts too. I wish there was a little more character customization like XCOM where you can change people's like looks and portraits and stuff. But at least you can do their loadouts. And a little more granular than XCOM. You can do it so that like you have a weight limit and stuff, right? So you're like, oh, what do you want to bring? And anything goes. Like, it's like, oh, you want a med kit and some C4 and also a big shield and a pistol for the shield? Like, you can do that as long as it's within your limit. So I'm excited for that. And then the thing that's going to take the place of Darkest Dungeon, like just the game that I'm currently playing on stream. It's going to be Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ah, yes. I considered sorry, go ahead.
Stream, buddy.
No, I was just gonna say I know the bare minimum of it. I know that it's obviously cowboy game, and everyone keeps memeing on me and saying Arthur every time it comes up. But I don't actually know like any of the plot, any of the story beats. I'm so excited for it because everyone tells me that it's really good, and it feels so good going in blind where I don't even like literally we could start out as bandits, or it could be maybe we're sheriffs. I don't know, and it's what makes it fun for me.
Hopefully the game also makes it fun for you.
Well, yeah, but even that, like I haven't been exposed to it a lot. Like I said, I think the biggest thing was when you were asking about they had like Red Dead Online, right? And that's where I know the cowboy aspect of like you're like, oh yeah, you know, like you can just obviously you can shoot people's 6-shooter. You can like, I think you can use rope, right? Like you can use like a lasso and do stuff like that. But even the gameplay, I'm like, how does that play? Like, how is it? Can you just fucking run around and be a cowboy? And like, can you like drag people along the back of your horse, or can you like sit at a campfire and I don't know, eat food or like play a guitar or something? Like, how does that immerse you in this? Anyway, I want to see.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I played. I forget why. Well, I think I remember why I stopped. It was both a timing thing, like something else had come out, and also I remember a mission bugged for me after I did it. And I was like, well, I'll come back to this at a later date because I had to redo everything. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's fixed, whatever it was. But I was just turned off from it and had other things to play, so I haven't gone back to it. I considered going back to it like over like past couple days. I made a choice between it and Witcher 3, and I chose Witcher 3.
Right.
That's only because I've been watching the show. I started that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, excellent, PB. You fool.
And yeah, no, you encountered the whole like gamer block, right? Like where that happens in a game, where some bug gets you or something gets you, or like the computer crashes, right? Like it's a storm and you're playing, and then suddenly you're like, oh, I have to replay the previous, whatever it is, hour or two or level or whatever. And it's that phenomenon where you're like, well, I don't want to do that again right away. I just did that. I'll come back to this later. And then later is like 6 months later. You're like, oh shit, right.
Yeah. Another factor was it was announced for PC. I'm like, I'll just play it on PC where there's mods. So now I have it on PC, and I should go back to it. And I will, because I do want to play it. I want to finish it.
Stream buddy.
I like the game.
Okay. That's good. That bodes well. Okay. Also, I'm going to read this out loud. On Saturday, the 5th of August at midnight GMT, PB and his friends are going to be doing a charity stream for mind.org.uk, a UK mental health charity, where we'll play Baldur's Gate 3 for 24 hours. Wow. You guys are going to have like a couple of characters made in that time.
Yeah. That was the significance of that, James.
Yeah, I was looking at what I was supposed to be looking at, if I'm honest, Leo. I looked at the picture. I was like, wait, am I dumb? I'm like, is something wrong with the No, it's not that. And I was looking, and I looked at the odometer, and I was like, 60. I didn't see that it was on either side, like 6 on one side, 9. My brain did not put that together. I was like, what the hell's the significance of 642? Like, I was like, it's getting there. It's getting to like 69,000 miles or something. So I didn't, it completely went over my head. I'm so sorry.
What date was that? August 5th, Saturday. I don't know if I'll be able to watch, just because I'll probably play that with people at some point. So I wouldn't want spoilers, but I will throw people your way.
I'm the same way. Baldur's Gate 3, I was waiting for like full release, because way back when I had considered getting it when it was EA, but I heard it was like the first portion of the campaign, and I was like, on a game like that, I don't. Even when they're like, oh, you know, your progress carries over to the like when it's full release. I'm like, yeah, but then there's a stopping, right? You stop, and again, it's that thing where you're like, oh, I haven't played this in however many months. What happened at the beginning again?
Yeah.
Those kinds of games, I just wait until they're full release.
Yeah, unless I can smoothly transition from the demo to the full game, like FF16, I don't really bother with those.
Well, FF16 was okay because it was. Oh, sorry.
I was just clarifying that it is not my birthday, but hello, Gina.
No, FF16 was different for me because it was the demo. Yeah, it transitioned well, but the other thing was like it wasn't a matter of. And also, when the game is completed, you know, a year from now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
for me, yeah, like I played the demo and it was a sampler, right? I played it and I was like, oh, I like this. So I bought the full version and immediately played it and transitioned my progress. Whereas with something like Baldur's Gate 3, even if I was ready to play and I played it, it's like, cool, you've reached the end of the content we're releasing right now. Please wait. And you're like, when's release date? And it's like, oh, next year. It's like, oh, well, I'm not going to remember everything that happened and what I've actually played.
Yeah, it's very uncommon. Well, these days anyway, it's very uncommon. I would say it's generally, like historically, it's been uncommon for devs to release demos so close to a release date of a game. Usually it's a snippet early on that they finished like tailor-made for that demo. So FF16 releasing the first handful of chapters as the demo it was a nice change of pace.
Yeah, someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like as a kid, demos went the other way, no? Like it wasn't a like, oh, here's a thing we released, look out for the full game, when it's not like demos were released as exactly that, where the game's already done, it is released. And they happen to have a demo and they're like, yeah, we try it. If you like it, buy our game. Like that's what it was for. Right?
Not all the time.
No, not all the time. I'm just saying like that seems like it was the thing, right? Like that was what demos were. And now a lot of the time we have the model where it's like EA stuff, right? Where you get early access in anticipation of a release that I don't see a lot of games.
I just understood what you're saying.
No, yeah, like I don't see a lot of games full release and then release a demo alongside it or like after the full release to try and like get people to try their game. They just EA it, right? Like they just do that or to your point, the demo will be something they tailor make and release first and then they finish the game.
I mean, that used to be a lot of the early PlayStation games were like that. Resident Evil 2 had a demo like that where it was the game wasn't finished, like a lot changed after that demo up to release, but it was still a like tailored experience, a snippet of the game,
right?
Like
but
go ahead.
But back then, was that not the exception? Like that wasn't the rule back then, right? Like that.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was.
I'm just remembering all the like demo discs and stuff we used to get, right? Or like,
yeah, a lot of those games were a good chunk of them were complete games, but a lot of them were very much stripped down. A lot of that is due to the nature, like the size of discs, like disk capacities. So they would remove a bunch of features and maybe the game isn't even complete yet.
No, fair, but I was only focusing on the game being complete. Like if a game takes their full game and they're like, all right, well, we want to fit it on a disc and put it in a cereal box to like strip out a bunch of stuff. Like I remember that too, where demos were like, oh, you have 5 minutes to complete this thing or whatever, right? They were time thing or whatever it was. But I was specifically talking about their game being finished. I didn't think, I thought, back then, a lot of these demos that came out, whether they were pared down or not, they were to sample you and to push an already finished product. And
or
not in a lot of cases like, hey, our game's not done yet, but we somehow have a demo. Or like, that wasn't really the model back then, I didn't think.
there were definitely a good chunk of those. I would struggle to even like anecdotally come up with any figures for like ones that were finished and ones that weren't. But some devs would lean more towards the, hey, this is what we're working on model, as opposed to here's a finished product, buy our game. I think Capcom was one of the devs that would do the, hey, here's what we're working on sort of thing. I think there was a Dino Crisis demo for Resident Evil 3 and vice versa. There was a Resident Evil 3 demo for Dino Crisis. I'm trying to think some other examples. It was usually Resident Evil stuff, though.
Well, either way, what I love is as we're talking about this, I just see chat on both of ours filling up with people like reminiscing about, you know, like Captain Crunch crunching adventure, like fucking roller coaster. Yeah, the roller coaster games out of the cereal box, like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
God. It's not my birthday, but hell, never grows.
And yeah,
Medieval
PC Gamer. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not surprised that there's a Medieval demo. I just haven't seen it. Yeah, I wonder if I still have it. I had a demo that came with, I want to say, Tomb Raider 3 for PC. That came with... Oh, no, hold on. I might have it here somewhere, but it was a demo. It had to come with a PC Gamer because that's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only magazine that we would get that had demo discs anyway. Had a demo for one of the Tomb Raiders. It had a demo for Final Fantasy VII on PC. And I want to say, like, out of the ones I remember, it had a plain demo, like plain game demo. Do I still have that? Hold on, I'm checking.
I knew you would.
Shit.
Yeah, PC Gamer had that. And then like I had Shonen Jump as a kid, and they'd include like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff like that. Another thing is the amount of browser games we used to get, like Flash games. Like people would do like website, like for example, Digimon. I remember vaguely at this point, but I do remember there was like a whole ass sort of like Digimon RPG in Flash. There was a Digimon site you'd go to and you could play this little Flash game. And I remember you could go down to the docks. This is where I vaguely recall things. You went down to like the docks or something like that. Couldn't tell you the name of what they called the game, but there was all sorts of crap like that where you could just go to like Yu-Gi-Oh.com or whatever, right? And just play these little... Yeah, just play these little Flash games that people would just make up for their little website. Like, well, they're little websites. They're full-ass brands, so they're big websites. But it all felt very little back then, right? Where it was just little snippets of stuff. I remember for Yu-Gi-Oh, you could go on their site, and they'd have these little snippets of audio that they'd play in the show, right? They'd have like Kaiba's theme song, and it would just be like a 20-second nothing thing that you'd click on, right? It was just a list.
Cartoon
Did
Network
you find
had
it?
one. No, I did not. I had a okay, you know the big plastic containers that blank CDs would come in?
Yeah.
So I had a big old spindle of those. I thought I filled it with various discs that I've collected. No, there was just one was a gigabyte driver disc for some reason, and the rest were blank DVDs.
Well, that's useful.
I mean,
could be.
Apparently, yeah, it could be potentially useful. I've had them for years.
You just unlocked a memory. When we had when our PC, when it was like the communal PC, and I was young, like not even in high school. It was in the living room, so there was like my pop's rocking chair, and then behind it was our PC, and it was in this desk, and this desk had exactly the spindly boys for the discs, right? But like up above. So I had all like my games there as I started to get into it, and then that's when, yeah, like Pop was like, oh, I need to learn how to like get a better PC. I think he just upgraded our PC at the time. I don't think it was quite to the point where we needed like a custom gaming PC, but he just like upgraded it so it could play like little games and stuff. And yeah, they were all on those discs as well. That was the old discs of Half-Life and Opposing Force and stuff with the key right on them. Warcraft 3. Oh God, I spent so many hours.
I'm pretty sure I have all of my, like all the ones that were mine specifically, have all of my games here. There wasn't much in the way of shared games. Well, like we all had our own PCs, my siblings and I. So we didn't really have to worry about communal spaces. A lot of the games that we played were either ones that we legitimately acquired, wink, or things that didn't require a CD key.
Right.
So whoever owned it was usually my brother, whoever owned the actual copy would just pass it around to us, and we'd install it and go from there, and then it'd just go back to him.
Yeah, you could do a bit of sharing.
Yeah. So I remember the first time we encountered a game with like full-blown CD key DRM that we could not crack, and it was The Sims 1. I think that was my brother's, but it wound up being my sister's because she fucking loved The Sims.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Or he just gave it to her.
Yeah.
Or she just fucking took it and he never said anything.
Well, so it started, he had the base Sims. We passed it around between all of us. Eventually, I think she got House Party and I got Living Large, the 2 expansions.
All right.
And eventually, yeah, they all wound up with her. I want to say she got one more after that. I forget the 3rd one they released. Someone will know. Shooting bugs, yeah, we're getting there. We're just talking at the moment.
Yeah, waiting for more people to filter in and stuff like that. But yeah, we could probably see who's
Do I need
good to do what.
Do you have a thing up?
No, but I can very quickly. Give me a sec. Let me just launch it. And then yeah, I think we need to invite through like friends lists and stuff. So I don't mind just like tossing people on it. I may kick you immediately after. But no, I mean, I don't mind. I don't know if we can chain it. Some games let you like, if someone's got someone else on their list, they can invite, you know? But some games it's like, I have to do every single person. So I guess we'll see. Then they did away with the discs and it'd take like a week to download. Yeah. Or you'd have like Counter-Strike, right? Like original Counter-Strike. And I remember our internet connection speed where you just go on like a custom map and you just wait. You just watch that little bar go up and you'd be like, boy, I hope it works. And sometimes I think it now knowing what I know, I think it was due to like maybe the server having mods or certain things, right? Sometimes the map would download and it would go through and then you get some weird error anyway and it just wouldn't work. You're like, but my kid self is like, but I downloaded the map though. Probably just didn't have whatever files they were using.
What game had the most discs to install from that you owned?
I can't remember. I can't remember. It would have been a What game had... I do recall... It wasn't Jedi Academy, was it? No. I remember one game had 4 discs, and it was the whole, like, you open it up, and there's a disc on the left and a disc on the right, and then there's, like, a middle portion, like a bookend, you know, and then you flip that through, and there's another one, and then another one. I don't remember, though. One of the games I owned had 4 discs. I very distinctly remember that. I could not for the life of you tell you which game it was.
Burning Crusade. I'm specifically talking PC. Yeah, console game, RPGs. A lot of them had 4 discs. FFA was 4 discs.
I know that the games, because like I had consoles and I played on them, but even young, I had a fair number of PC games. I like PC. So I know the game I'm thinking of is PC. I just couldn't tell you what it was. The very first time I encountered, I think, one with 2 discs like that, though, was... Or that I remember anyway. Maybe there was another before that. But very memorable to me was Tales of Symphonia for GameCube. Where they would like insert the second disc. I was like, whoa.
They will need your Steam friend thing.
Yes, my code. Let me try and invite. How the hell do I invite you? Hold on. Hello? How the fuck? It just opens the overlay. Can I just right click and... Sure, I'm just going to do that. Let me know if that works.
Seems to have worked.
Sweet. Okay, so now I got to go get my code. Where the hell's my code? There it is. Copy.
I would need to verify this, but the game that I remember having the most discs that I've owned was The Witcher 1. I believe it had 12 discs.
Oh.
With every subscription, I only grow stronger.
Use code. Hey, thanks, Noah. I'll take your money, but you're not getting a code. No, I'm kidding. Here's the code. There's my friend code.
I remember that day when I installed The Witcher 3 because it was the day that I tried anchovies for the first time.
Oh, wow! You got a linked memory there.
Yeah, it was an anchovy pizza from Domino's. I was curious. It was in the summer. I had the money. Ordered a pizza. Installed The Witcher. Hated the pizza.
Hated The Witcher.
I never finished The Witcher 1.
Fair. You probably won't nowadays.
No, I doubt I could go back to it. Yeah. It seemed fine to me at the time, but I also didn't really have a point of reference.
Oh, can you guys just join off me? Like once you're on my friend list, can you literally just click my name and do join? Cool. I mean, I didn't invite you, so kick ass. Good. All right. Oh, sweet. That means people that are already part of my list can just come in if you are on my friends list and you want to play.
Oh, no, PP.
Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes to see if more people come in. I also don't know how this works in terms of like, there's 16 max, but if we hit play and there's less than 16, does it just throw randos in, or is it just the people we have are what we play with? I think it'll throw randos. Ah, damn. Well, there better be 16 of us then.
This is all console stuff.
Oh, it's balanced around the 16, is it?
Brimstone 1 team report immediately to the armory in preparation for next mission.
Alright, I do have a copy of FF13 for PS3.
Can you put in bot? I don't think so.
I I own Assassin's Creed on PS3. Tekken Tag 2, Demon Souls, PS3. There's Heavy Rain, which I have still never played.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 4 for PS3. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for Wii U. Zombie Nintendo Land.
And I
Mario
remember
3D
having
World for Wii U.
a good amount of PS2 games.
I don't think I have mine anymore. I'd be surprised if I do. I know I left them at my parents', and I remember him asking if it was okay if he got rid of some old stuff, and I said yeah, because I had no way to play it. I think the PS2 was in that group of stuff.
Right. Yeah, same. Like, I don't have mine anymore. I regret everything. I don't have all the games for it.
Funnily enough, I don't really regret it.
That's picking up everything.
It's fine. Shit, it's not fine. Shit.
I mean, that's fair. I'm real glad at least the Nintendo stuff didn't go. But my mom refused to buy FF13 for me even after I told her 13.2 was a sequel and I didn't know it was happening, even though she bought 13.2 for me randomly. What? By default, team push to talk is T and proximity push to talk is Y. Well, that's very
I
stupid.
changed that.
Yeah. Not doing that. Let's fix that. Wait, it's toggle? No, it can't be.
I don't know.
It can't be, because the others were toggle sprint and toggle ADS are things you can. I turn those off because they're by default on. I do not want them to be toggle. I want them to be. But this says toggle local voice chat.
Yeah, might actually be.
See, this says push to talk. Oh, here we go. Team push to talk.
Yeah, but it'll take you to.
But it'll talk it anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I hope it's not a toggle. You know, with 16 people, some people are gonna toggle it, or we're gonna forget and just have it on.
Yeah, I hope there's an icon for it. Let you know when you're transmitting. Suddenly feel HPP, you're like 6.
Okay, so the local voice chat, I'm gonna make C. Team voice chat, I'll make V.
I set my local to V. That's my normal voice chat, and like my default, personal default, and radio I set to mouse 5.
Oh, that's fair. Sometimes I do that. My default is always C. C for chat, and also it's very close to WASD to the point where I don't even really have to think about it as I move around.
What happened? Hold on.
What? C's always
Hold button
toggle
to enable. Okay.
C's always toggle crouch. No. Surely you mean control and not toggle.
Okay, it apparently is not.
That's good. So yeah, Control, Shift, and Z are the 3. If a game allows me to sprint, crouch, and go prone. Again, they're all clustered together. Those are my range of movement buttons. They're easy to hit with the pinky.
I don't often use toggle crouch. So if I have the option of one or the other, I will use hold, which I should probably start using toggle. But it really depends. Like if there's a prone is always Z. But
Yeah.
C I tend to use for other things. What the hell?
Oh, that's their new
Oh, right.
doodly doo that stays on the screen depending on how much you do or whatever, I think. Something like that.
Thank you, Noah, for the $5. I encourage people to not use that. I don't believe well, if your goal is to support the streamer, I'm pretty sure the split is not good. And I don't know if you have to pay more like you do with bits. So it might not be worth it. I would encourage you to use the highlight redux thing in my redemptions, as opposed to paying actual money. Unless you're into that, in which case I can't stop you.
I had no idea what you were talking about for a minute. Highlight redux. I'm like, how the fuck does that directly support you? Oh, you mean if the goal is to just highlight something and have it look cool? Yeah. If that, then that, yes. Otherwise, yeah, if it's just straight money to donate directly, do you have a link for that, Snake? Where can that link be found?
Thank you, Frankie, for the $10. Bezos can't get me in here, it's true. Is it Bezos or Bezos? I've always said Bezos.
It's Bezos.
Okay.
Jeffrey Bezos. Also, Leo, it's interesting you say that because you were the one who had like pointed that out initially. Like not pointed it out, but when I flipped my cam, I literally just did a cam flip, so I was facing this way. And when I did my little whoop, that thing, you typed in all caps. Oh my God, yes, this is the only change I've ever wanted you to make because you wanted me to be facing the game when I'm looking at my game monitor. Ah, you were trying to be deceptive to get a stream buddy. I see. Yeah, people are making a game out of that too.
Wait, what the hell?
What?
Use my mouse with my left hand, so my right hand is WASD. Just to add to the weirdness, I'm right-handed. What in the goddamn?
So do you do like, you know how people sometimes hold the firearms and like the crisscross thing? Is basically that what you're doing? Like, do you put your mouse on the left and hold it with the right or something? Like, wait, how did you say you did it? Use my mouse with my left hand. Oh, but then, so is the mouse still on the right hand side or? Fucked up.
I guess some British people are built different, by which I mean possibly defective.
Leo, are you joining? I'm gonna get a drink myself, and then we should be good to go.
When we were very young, my brothers and I only had one PC. Eldest brother had the most time on the PC. He was left-handed, and insisted we put the mouse back to the left side of the desk when we were done.
I see.
For little me, that was too much effort, so I learned to use the mouse with my left hand. I would have thrown away my brother instead.
You were conditioned. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I would not have suffered such nonsense. Objectively, a superior layout, I don't know if that's true. Tell me on it.
Flight deck, prepare for inbound. We have a vulture returning from mission. Repeat, prepare for inbound. We have a vulture returning from
Wimbley,
mission.
please. I will say I'm steadily considering. What is that thing called? Amazon. What's this thing? How do I just do this? Yes, I can. This thing, I've been steadily considering getting one of these to take the strain off my left hand. Using a keyboard for it, specifically when I have to hold down shift for things. It sucks. You have one of those? How do you like it? Like, the only thing that's stopping me from getting one is the buy-in, because holy shit. Like it's that alien device, you just answered your own question.
Snake.
What?
Lime, grapefruit, or pineapple?
Grapefruit.
Okay.
So worried about that thing not being ergonomic for my hand size. They have multiple sizes, I think. Oh, you can adjust it rather to your hand size. Right on my right wrist because on my left, you slightly against the mouse. I don't know why I can't wear watches on my right wrist. It has to be on my left. Don't lose the two. Is it like an Allen wrench or something else? Imagine having wrists.
Okay. There we go. Ooh.
We got 7 whole ass people.
7 whole ass people. So we might be with some other people, but that's okay. No idea how this plays. So are we all ready? Because once we are, I'll mute myself here. We can just use the in-game voice chat. Unless
Yeah.
it sucks absolute ass.
I mean, we're going to have to do it to communicate with everybody else.
Well, no, if it sucks absolute ass, could we not just go to your
Go to Discord, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. If it's unbearable, because who knows? I mean. All right. Is there any last minute joiners? If there are, put in chat at least that you need a code or like whatever. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8,
Go to bed, boo.
7, 6, 5, 4, night woo, 3, 2, 1. Poor Woo. On Wednesdays, Woo said that he literally said, I think it was Monday. He's like, well, I would join, but y'all play when I go to bed. And goddamn, look at that. He wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Good night, buddy. This one's not bad. Honestly, you know what? What was the other one you picked for me last time? Peach?
Yes.
So this is the second one I've had. I generally like the flavor of peach more, but I honestly like the flavor of the grapefruit in the beer. I'm drinking Slim and Clear 2.0. They have like a flavor pack, and I'm not used to anything that's like less calories offering more flavors. You know, if you had like Coke Zero and stuff like that, they generally aren't like Coke Zero Orange. Like, you don't get that if you're on the lower calorie version. So I was surprised that they had a flavor pack. So I picked it up, and Snake's been picking for me as I have them. And yeah, the peach didn't really go all that well with the beer, but grapefruit went quite good.
Yeah, not typically a beer person. I have had grapefruit flavored beer, and it was okay. It still tasted like beer, which was a problem for me, but it was better than the usual.
I'm a very casual beer drinker. Like, I've acquired the taste, and it's good. I just don't order a bunch of different kinds from a bunch of different. I'm just like, if I'm out, I'm like, give me a blonde that's local. You know, like if it's on tap and local, or if it's something the locals recommend, and it's a blonde beer, cool. All right, bam. No, that didn't work. US East, game mode, quick play.
Swedish fruit ciders. Not that I'm aware of, although I would be the worst person to ask because I don't really keep track of them.
Oh, we can only play it on easy until I hit rank 2. Join the best available game using your selected difficulty. Capture territory for the Federation and build a foothold on the planet. I guess we'll do that. Advanced and secure, right? Why not?
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Shipper on the site. Noted.
What's that?
The mouse thing or input device I linked.
Ah.
We don't have to do it now. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to mute for now.
Microphone muted.
We interrupt our scheduled judicial event
Well, this
to
is
bring you
interesting.
live footage of the assault on planet Valaka, where the Deep Space Vanguard fights to secure a key victory for the Federation.
Ifrit, Nightmare, Demon, Hellfire. I'm gonna be on Cerberus Squad. And I'll be a Bastion boy.
HQ wants an assault and
All
secure
right,
our
how's this gonna
Brimstone
go?
1. We get in, secure our regions, and move to the next objective in order.
You just spawned at the
Let's hit 'em hard
dropship.
and
It will leave
fast.
soon and come back to
Fire
pick your
out.
team up. Okay. Is this working? Can people
Fire
hear?
HQ to Brimstone 1.
Oh,
You
hello.
are presence free to commence the
Uh-oh.
mission. Give 'em
I'm
all
doing
numbers.
my part.
This isn't
Hello?
that bad. This isn't that bad for voice chat. We might have to adjust some levels,
That's
but
fine.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
yeah, this works.
Well,
All right,
dick.
secure the landing zone. Yeah,
that's what I'm
let's
doing
secure
too.
the LZ. Also, someone shot me in the back.
It's time to kill some bugs.
Is it only us? I think. I don't think we're with a bunch of people.
No, young Sprinkly, I don't think it's one of ours.
Oh, okay.
Area is secure.
Oh god, someone's
All right,
shooting me
where
in
are we
the
going?
face.
Reload and rearm before heading out.
Yeah, it's this Yonky Sprinky guy.
This is Vulture 1. Payload is loaded up and en route. Stay clear of the drop
Hey, you wanna
zone.
stop shooting me?
Yeah, brother. Let's kill some
Okay.
bugs.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Keep doing that.
Resupply and wait
my
for
part.
orders. Wait for orders. Tell me more.
Attention. Elevated arachnid threat levels have been detected.
You're running the wrong way.
Repair the generators.
Secure
Oh.
these old
Can
fuel
you
cell
not?
generators. There's still a
I
fuse
guess we
to
gotta
it.
go down and do that.
Can people like stop fucking shooting me? Jesus Christ.
That'd be nice.
I'm losing more health to my own fucking team than I am the bugs.
Let's call it character development.
Character development, my ass.
I may need some developing.
Think I can survive this drop?
Once.
Only one way to find out.
I call that
It
a
worked out,
success.
but now there's bugs.
The bugs heard the seismic activity of that ass.
It's pretty juicy, that's true.
Fucking douchebag right here, man.
Yeah, think of this yoinky guy.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who saw it then, yeah.
No, Yoinky's just been running around shooting people.
Yoink his ass.
There are also gunner bugs too.
That's illegal. All right, I would like to propose that we remove the problem if possible. If not, we enact beach justice.
Yeah, let's go, Hope.
Hey, no, I did nothing.
Well done.
All right.
Proceed on to your next target after rearming.
Hell yeah!
Would have murdered
Let's
him by
give
now.
some
Probably missed on
bugs.
bad aim. Yeah, right.
Kick me off the ridge.
Clear the drop zone. Payload is on the ground. Vulture 1 is returning to the surface.
Does anyone need healing?
Now what's better, a dead bug or a dead bug? I'm gonna go with a dead bug.
I'm gonna go with the dead yoinky.
Also true, for it is a bug.
Warning. Arachnid threat levels have increased.
Build
Oh, shit, what you
refinery.
Brimstone 1, this is Pyre. Let's start filling some canisters, people. Move out!
Building some canisters.
Absolutely, this just turned into rocket
I'll
stone
cover.
real quick.
I got you, G-Roll on.
Thanks, buddy. You're doing your part.
Refinery activated.
So either that big bug just like one-shots you, or I didn't realize my health was going down.
No, that thing.
Yeah, I can one-shot you.
Ten 10 seconds on the poundy, boy.
Alright, that's...
Burst's ready. Refinery activated.
Wait, do we need more than one?
Yes.
I think there are multiple objectives all around the map, and we.
All right, got another poundy boy going.
Together.
Oh, so if I go somewhere else,
If you're a
it's gonna give me
support
different
class, you
objective.
can put it on your back by switching to another weapon.
Okay. And then carry a second.
Fire! Remember your training, damn it!
Cover me! Ah, we just got to do it 5 times. All right. Tell me somebody.
Shae, are you able
over
to hit when you get a chance? Hit tab and then hit C. See if you have any options to remove players.
Get that trooper.
Oh god, I'm dying. Yeah, give me a second. I'm getting my ass sliced up.
You need that.
We're behind you, Leo. Get it
Now,
home.
'cause
Get it home.
I don't think it's because it's not a dedicated server or anything, right? Like this is nobody's technically the lead or something. I don't think they have a vote system in place.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
They apparently did.
All you can do is report them. Oh, did they? That would be helpful.
Yeah, no, it's apparently not there anymore. But they apparently did, according to Ducky.
Woo!
We call that a win around here.
Rearm and move to the next objective location. Fire out.
Yeah, they might have taken it out because maybe it was being abused for a minute.
Arc is secure. Resources are available. Move it, Brimstone 1. That base isn't going to build itself.
I mean,
With
hell,
base
I'd
building
rather-
now. Let's go.
I'd rather abuse voting to kick someone than
Warning.
nothing at
Arachnid
all.
threat has risen in severity.
I
Oh, that's
suggest
big
mob
boy.
justice.
Bug artillery.
Brimstone 1, mobile headquarters location is established. Stand by for the Arc. ETA 1 minute.
Loaded up with the payload. Vulture 1 on the way. Clear the drop zone.
Bug artillery down.
Get out of here.
Payload has been delivered. Brimstone 1 at the Arc. Vulture 1 returning to base.
Where the hell did all my teammates go?
Yeah, they're at the objective. I'm here.
Changing magazines!
Where's the objective?
To lead. Towards all the waypoints.
Oh, shit. I didn't look up and to the left. No, it's fine, Nat. I'm a big, chunky boy.
This is nice.
Wow, what a base. Yeah, let's
And it came up in second.
Balls, they built an MG nest and someone in it.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Make sure to put down ammo. We're gonna need it.
Should I be repairing this?
It would be wise.
Yeah. Anything you can see, probably.
Your voice shivers up my spine.
3 seconds.
Easy, man.
Connection active with the Ark. Ground wave from the Ark stirred up some of the Horde. Hostiles are en route to the Ark now. Be advised, sensors indicate arachnid threat levels have risen.
Which way are they coming from?
I think I put this turret on the wrong side.
You can press down the middle mouse button to ping enemies.
Hell yeah! Let's kill some bugs! Can I use this? No. Oh god! I don't think my game's supposed to be doing that.
Shae. Well, no, sorry, is that Snake? Yeah, Snake. If you want me to go on the turret, I'll repair it while you fire. Apparently it goes down as you fire it.
I cannot hear what you're saying.
Ark is at 25% complete.
If you want to go on the turret, it needs to be repaired while fired because it loses durability. So I'll repair, you fire.
I'm down here having a grand old time. Uh-oh. Thank you. So sorry, detective.
It's all good.
Keep that base standing, Brimstone 1. We're reading that the Ark is halfway to completion.
Oh, I think that's an artillery boy. Let's go get it.
Oh god, who's the maniac who went down there?
Hello.
Of course.
Good God.
I imagine it should be less survivable on harder difficulties.
Ark is at 75%. We're almost there, Brimstone 1.
When did they nerf the rocket launcher?
The Ark has completed its data gathering cycle. All ships on the ground prepare to make stride.
Same.
Let's get home! Let's get home!
This is Vulture 1. Evac is on the way.
Where's the drop?
Get some ammo, boys. Get to the middle of the base.
Cover me. Reloading.
This is Vulture 1. Move to the designated LZ. On the bounce.
Alright, no more respawn. Let's fucking make it. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Raiding Southeast troopers, move.
Well, only one way down. Woo!
Let's go!
Okay,
Get in!
This is my first time playing since a big patch, and I love the way they added the little red barrier to let you know, hey, that's where you're supposed to go.
Chip! In the doors! Get in the doors!
Shae, get your ass in here.
Just shoot him, it'll be funny.
Get in the dropship.
That's 10. We got 10.
Alright, we all know who to shoot right now.
How many more? No KIA. 2 left.
Hop in. You gotta step back from the door too.
Shae, get in the ship.
I'm in the ship. Who are the 2 who aren't in the ship? We're missing 2.
This dude out in front! Fast
Let
as
them
something.
burn.
If he dies, he
Ultra
dies.
1. All troopers accounted for. Allow
Woo! That's how we do it! We did our part!
What a game. This game seems like a good time. It's very frantic. It needs to get a little bit harder. I was just, it was only right at the end where I was taking any amount of damage. No, Kens, you didn't see that.
Hey, let's go!
Exactly. Get together and shoot the baddies. Exactly. What the hell happened to this?
Ducky is hopping in.
Nice.
Now, the question is, does party chat work in the lobby?
It does. Ducky is hopping in.
Solid.
It is
Yes.
toggle in the lobby, though.
Gross.
Is it?
Wait, what?
Oh, I don't like that.
Is it?
Nah, it sucks for me. I got way too many fans for that.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Also, by the way, I am now rank 5. I will only respond to the name Sergeant.
Do you catch that, Shae?
Sergeant Jackass says what?
Did you catch the part about Ducky coming in?
Oh, yeah. Does that mean I'm going to get a code invite or like... What?
I don't. Let me see. I think I have Ducky.
Activated.
They should be able to join. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they should be able to join. Well,
Okay.
no, in a second.
So did anyone else play the support class?
Oh, no.
Oh, Hathander.
That did not sound good.
I heard something about support class, and I did not play that.
Yeah, Hathander said, "Does anyone
Oh,
else play
it
support
literally is
class?"
a toggle within a party. Jeez.
Yeah, no, I played the chunky boy Bastion class.
Hey, best class.
Yeah, I play support. If you're a support and you're at those like oil refinery things, you can
Yeah.
carry one on your back and then pick up another one.
Oh, nice.
I see that
had
the
a
toggle does
syringe,
work.
and the only way that I was able to heal anybody is stabbing Shae when we were in the extraction.
Absolutely, you gotta shake a bitch to heal him.
Pretty much.
The big thing about the syringe is that I can res people instantly.
Good to know.
Give people cocaine. This is the name of
That's
the
what
game.
I was noticing too. Running up and rezzing people with syringe.
Your medical UAV can also revive people from like a decent range.
We need to do one more easy mission like this before I'm rank 2, and we'll thus get access to other things.
As a detective, I have a feeling I joined the wrong outfit here.
You can't
Sure, it'll be
detect these
fine.
bugs.
Yeah,
Take us away.
unfortunately. I was just gonna say, unfortunately, yeah, there doesn't appear to be any way to deal with griefers at the moment other than to just report them en masse.
I'm wondering if instead of it actually being a griefer, it was just the gun bugs. Because there's a bunch of times where I thought I was
No, it was
I watched him
100%.
shoot me.
I was gonna say,
He looked at me and
people.
yeah.
Same
He
way.
was being
Walked
a real
right up to
shit.
me, shot me in my chest.
Yeah.
I guess I got lucky and avoided him then.
Yeah.
Maybe we should prioritize the squads within the squads as like a group.
Oh,
sort
that's
of.
fair. Cerberus Squad.
Wise.
I'm going Cerberus Squad. I love that name.
It's a
I
good
always
name.
go here for it.
I went Ifrit myself.
Well,
one
now
time.
we have to compete because there's.
Okay, so Cerberus and Ifrit are the. Oh, fuck. No news feed, damn you.
We break net now to take you live to Valaka, where the Deep Space Vanguard are establishing a foothold on the planet to retake key resources for the arachnid threat.
Assault and secure mission is a go.
Woo, Summer Squad! Let's kill shit! Let's go!
Make Cerberus and Ifrit the two squads we do, I guess, because we got 8 people, right?
Fucking A, let's go.
You sure?
I'm gonna get my
Alive,
citizenship by
Brimstone 1, we
being
have
here.
incoming threats. Mission is a go.
Also, looking at Snake's stream and my own screen, the time on that like news feed is relative to your computer's time. That's a nice little feature.
Loud and clear.
Shae, hold C to give yourself armor.
Surely you mean Q.
Ah, I see.
Area is secure. Good job, Brimstone 1. Reload and
I'm a
reload
freak
before
who plays
heading
my
out.
controller.
Whatever works. Whatever kills bugs.
Zone 1, this is Vulture 1. Payload
Whatever
is
kills
loaded up and
bugs.
Stay clear of the drop zone.
God, the payload
Just
came
dropped
into my
on top of
face.
me!
So
Kill
when
us some
exactly did
Tyranids. I mean,
games make the
Arcanids.
switch from E to use to F to use? Because it fucks me up every time.
I wish I knew.
At least since the first Stalker game, I know that.
real problem.
Yeah, to me,
Arachnid threat levels have been
Does
detected.
it?
Let's kill some bugs!
Enemy
that's a
arachnid
little
patrol
different than last
detected.
time, isn't it?
Eliminate it to reduce arachnid threat levels in your AO.
Hey, thanks.
I die with honor.
You got it, Chief.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, back to spamming grenades everywhere.
Oh, that's a bunch of troops dead. Oh, no. Just the one. Hold on. Oh, yeah?
Behind me.
Bring hellfire!
Oh, please tell me someone's with me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dead.
Arachnid patrol confirmed destroyed.
My ancestors smile upon me!
Can any of you bugs please say the same? Oh, he's gonna kill me in one hit.
I'm not sure things are going very well for us.
No, it's fine.
This is fire. Area is secure. I say again, area is secure. Rearm before you proceed to your next objective.
Loaded up with the payload. Vulture 1 on the way. Clear the drop zone. Vulture 1 is RCC. Payload is on deck.
Is anyone getting that artillery butt? I got it.
Woo, let's go!
Yeah, I was trying. It takes a lot of bullets.
Let's go, heavy boys!
Yeah. Oh, hey, another one.
Changing magazines.
I need to rebound my push to dog.
Grenades help.
Alright, Shae, let's load up with ammo.
Warning. Arachnid threat levels have increased.
Yep. Oh.
Secure these old field power generators. They're still in
Elevated arachnids. Are they wearing high heels or something?
God damn it.
Am I going the right
Can we get
way?
some heals over here?
Ow.
No, you're good.
Oh, I mean, the squad. Shae, you're looking about like half health.
Am I?
No, he's fine.
I feel like I'm full health.
My UI is bugging then.
Alright, who's gonna want to take the rockets?
I got grenade launchers, so I'm good.
Appreciate it.
Is it repaired?
Think so.
Oh, good.
Actually, I honestly,
That's a big boy.
It's dead.
this is very confusing.
Almost like a real war
I
zone.
got it.
Area is
Yeah, you
secure.
got it.
I say again,
Another big boy.
area is secure.
So they
Rearm before you
constantly
proceed to your
deteriorate
next
when they're
objective.
active?
Ah, okay.
Brimstone 1, your resources are established. Get that base up double time. We have incoming threats.
I don't like him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Warning, arachnid threat levels have increased.
Some of these bugs are teaching me how to fly.
It's a useful skill.
Well, the hell's our mobile HQ? Where?
R.I.P.
Which way are we go? Where?
There is no longer a mortar bug. There's still a rock here if anyone wants it.
Over the structure needs our attention.
By the way, y'all, you can mantle, so jump at that shit.
Is anyone else coming to the mobile HQ?
I'm bringing some rockets
Stand
your
by.
way.
You did more grenades.
Oh, that's the one. These nice creatures showed up to help me.
Vital signs critical.
Make sure you properly thank them.
Shae, you can use some heals.
HQ is transmitting, and we have a
sure
fix on your
could.
location. Arc is en route.
I'll take it easy, Rock.
Get you some ammo here.
Vulture 1 on
Enjoy the
way.
pizza.
Clear the drop zone.
I
So what
finally
happens if you
found
don't
the
clear the
place.
drop zone?
Death.
Let's test it. Got it.
He made me
Let's
inside the
go.
building last
Payload
time.
is on the deck.
Don't bother reinforcing this area. You really don't need to. It's the other area we need to worry about.
That was good.
I hear
Let's
what
go,
you're
y'all.
saying,
Gotta
but-
reinforce that area. That one.
Ah! Who just put a wall in front of me?
Big D energy.
This thing looks important. Why does my pistol by default come loaded with not enough ammo?
For fun.
Like, why is it 12 out of 18 and I have to reload it?
Because you can fit 4 in the chamber at once.
Hey man, that's like the Star Trooper version of like +1, man.
Hey Shae, are you a streamer?
No.
Yes.
You should be. You have the energy for it.
I see that fucking
It's unfortunate.
TTV in that name.
Hey, thanks. What do you mean it's unfortunate?
Nothing.
I think he said he was. Someone else answered no.
Listen, I'm putting my armor down. I am now king shit of fuck mountain. Let's kill some
Well.
bugs.
Hell yeah, brother!
All right,
put,
well,
I
I
put
also
down
want
my
you to-
armor in the center of this glowing thing, and it's actually blinding me. I can't shoot. Somebody else will have to fight for me.
If you hold the
How
trigger,
much
you
of
eventually get a hit
taxes
marker,
on
I promise.
Your Highness.
Pulse detected. Ratings look good so far, Brimstone 1. I am detecting a
Hey,
lot
guys.
of
Genuinely
arachnid
curious how
activity.
you actually landed on Mars.
Let's kill some bugs!
Arachnid threat levels are on the rise. Stay frosty, troopers.
I had no idea that would be so
Big
useless.
bite.
No, I'm so sorry.
Hey, watch out! I'm gonna shoot this way. So, like,
Hey,
don't get in my
there's
fire
shit
zone.
blowing up over there. I don't think that's normal.
Oh, never mind.
You know what? Just for fun.
Thank you.
There's another turret over here if anyone wants it.
I'm not doing a damn thing. Oh,
Your moral support.
You're contributing negatively to morale.
I'm sitting on this ground pounder thing. It's like raising me into the air. It's like a little chair at the barber, right? It's like raised up. Yes,
Walls down.
Squad. Keep firing.
Arc is at 25% complete.
Just trying to make us all jealous.
Doing a thing.
I appreciate
You having fun over there?
Just whip it out, Mouse. Let it fly.
I'm not close enough to this person. I can't hear them. I heard that they're a ground pounder, whatever that means.
She said that she experimented with them and she can't recommend.
Grenadier to the north. There was a grenadier to the north.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the cage with the ground pounding. Oh, there we go.
Keep that base standing, Brimstone 1.
Now I can
We're reading
see
that
it.
the arc is halfway to completion.
Hey, can we, yeah.
Oh, hey, Shae, there you are. So, ground pounder, I would give like 10. Wasn't that?
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, sweetie boy.
The base is under attack.
No, too many bugs.
The base is under attack.
How you doing?
I have no ammunition, but I can revive.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Hey, I got artillery off of the east side, southeast side, beyond gunfire.
She probably goes by mouse, not
Mouse works perfect.
Oh, you
Artillery southeast side, copy.
Shae, I can't pick you up.
Their artillery is southwest as well.
You're up, you're up. I did fencing before I came here. I'll fucking stab them all.
What the fuck, Sheriff?
There are so many big boys.
And if you get shot,
On guard, you creepy crawly freak.
you welcome.
Please, can I have some ammo?
Can someone watch my 6 while I rebuild this wall?
Well done, troopers. We got what we needed.
Hell yeah!
The extraction point.
Thank you.
Ultra 1 can spike in on the way for extraction.
So sorry.
How's that wall
No,
looking?
Howie!
no, that was
Run.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Starship's down, run.
It's time to go. Come on,
Don't
pack
go
up.
through the tunnel. You can't get out the arc wall there.
We're running for it, let's go!
Was there someone still back in here? Who is this?
I got rockets, you see any big boys? Call them out.
Yo, Paul, we gotta go. We're supposed to be going.
Lead the way. I'll follow.
Okay.
Ow, my bones.
Let's go. Oh, there's so many.
Uber's here. We gotta get out.
Paul, I can only assume you're following.
Get the stragglers.
Shae, you get your ass over here.
Hey, there's a guy named Paul back there, but I don't know if he's. Oh my god.
I don't want to deal with that paperwork. You've always been my problem.
Alright, everybody, use those grenades!
No, they're
Throw
broken. They're trying to get here.
Use those grenades!
Oh look, Shae made it. Snake made it too. Woohoo!
Come on, Slim. Oh, there he is, Paul. You made it, buddy.
Come on!
Woohoo! Extraction complete!
That's everyone. Let's go.
Oh,
Going
nice.
on! Let's go! Proud of all you.
Service guarantees citizen.
I did my part.
As a proud voting
Did
citizen,
you do
I
your
have
part?
opinions
Did
now.
you? I like y'all. Y'all are the most energetic crew we've had, like people we've done a round with all night.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, nobody else is really energetic when they do it with us.
Join our squad.
Phrase it
Yeah,
like that.
how do we
Yeah, join us.
mash our bits together and form a squad?
Well, firstly,
an
you gotta
ad.
get consent.
All right, fair enough. Hold on. Wait, how do I do that from the in-game screen? I'm at Z. How do I, or Z as it is actually called?
Oh, look at that combat score. 69. Nice.
Is there any way to do this in-game? Like to go to the...
Shift tab. Shift tab pulls up the Steam.
Should be a recent players, right?
Unfortunately, Steam's recent players don't work. You actually have to search my name.
Well, Shae, my friend code on Steam. If you got a way to write this down real quick. Not helpful, Paul.
Yeah, go for it.
317100178.
317100178. No, it didn't work. It's fine. I got it. Oh, the game crashed. No, the game crashed.
Microphone activated.
My game crashed. I took long to reply because I was trying to put in Mouse's. I thought I had Mouse's Yeah, I took a picture of the person's name, so I'm gonna put that in.
Got it. You should be able to join off. Wait, no, you can't. Can you?
Hmm.
I am now party leader. I don't know if you can join off me or anybody else.
I think I can. I think that's how people were doing it.
Well, I have my game details private by default, but in theory, you should be able to join off someone else.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't just invite you, I'll just try. Invite the game. Hopefully that works.
And thanks. All right, let's see if we can get these guys. Hold on.
Yes.
Microphone muted.
Okay, let's see if we can get these guys. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna.
Woo! Are we merging parties? Are we crossing streams? Literally.
They have 8.
Do you remember their name?
Yes.
I just noticed we got 3 rank 5s. Look at these tryhards.
All right, I tried to add one.
It's almost like I've had the game for a minute or something.
Let's go rank 5. I'm a sergeant, baby.
That means you die first,
know.
right?
Absolutely, that's just honor.
I don't know how I got here, and I'm scared.
Gotta lead from the front.
Trip into the position, really.
Early access
Smell
thing kept
upwards.
changing my microphone.
Yeah, how does the ranking works? Does it I guess it's based on what you do.
It's
I
just
think
experience
it's just like
levels.
normal games with experience.
There's a like score thing at the end.
Yeah, it grades you based off what you've contributed to the game. So, like the number of warriors or soldiers you've killed, the number of things you built, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
That's why Cerberus has been the best squad 2 games in a row.
Ifrit
yeah.
has been the best squad.
Lies!
Flight deck prepare for inbound.
Lies and deceit.
Returning from mission. Repeat, prepare for inbound.
If you say so.
Vulture returning from mission.
But what about the Squirtle squad?
No, they're always number
No,
one.
fair point. Fair point.
No one can compete with Squirtle Squad.
Have you seen them? They have sunglasses. No one can beat that.
But do they
I
wear
think
their
one of them had a
sunglasses at
headband
night?
too.
What's up?
I had asked if they had wore their sunglasses at night.
I mean, don't you?
Obviously, it's so they can what is it called again?
Alright, but is Squirtle Squad better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
I
There
feel
were
like
more
they'd win in a
Squirtles
fight.
in Squirtle Squad.
The Squirtle squad has only had positive interactions.
Okay,
Teenage
hold
Mutant
on.
Ninja Turtles have had edgy teenager bullshit happening.
Oh, did it just let me burst in your front door? That's cool. Hello? I wonder if this is a bug and didn't actually work.
No, we can hear you. We're talking on the Discord. That's why. We thought you were on the Discord.
See. Okay, so
We were all
I-
responding to you. It was very witty and clever, I promise.
Oh, perfect. I saw. I got Click's name and added, and then from the profile, apparently it's a public profile, and I can just let myself in.
Yep, that's how that works.
Well, we're sitting over there with a party of 8. You guys got a party of 7.
Okay.
If you guys want to merge it up, we'd have what, 15 out of 16, I guess?
Yeah. Shae, did you get Half-Baked Steam code?
Honestly, it was like a self-destruct code. He was saying it, and I was putting it in, and then my game crashed. He's like, all right, are you ready? Code 3017-9er, and then my game crashed. I was like, really? That was...
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little known bug. Whenever you try to add him, your computer starts smoking.
Oh, yeah. I can go for it. I got a pending invite on mouse, but give me 1 second.
That works.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that invite, and then you guys can all just join, right? It should just work to, okay. See you in a minute. I'll
Sure,
bet
it
you.
is.
All right, I've got a link. Hold on.
Oh.
A link?
What?
I'm
I didn't
putting
realize
out
we were
a
playing Legend of
feeler,
Zelda.
okay? Hold on, I'm putting out a feeler.
He's
Yeah?
socializing.
So I think all those people that we were playing with, they got a squad of 7.
Ooh.
Shae, you do know that's illegal for gamers to make friends, right?
If you're lame, maybe. Oh, there we go. Now we got Mouse. Now all the Mouses.
Hello,
Everyone,
hello.
Mouse was
I'm
in a
gonna
squad
invite
with.
everyone.
Yeah.
Shae, I sent you an invite to the Discord that we're in if you want to pop in the Discord, or if y'all want to pop in the Discord.
This is quickly becoming a very big,
So I got
stream
more
party, I
Discords
guess.
that I have to join.
The streamers are merging.
We could just
They
do
are
voice
becoming
chat if
After
you
the
guys
streams,
don't.
oh shit!
If you guys
Oh,
don't
boy.
mind that.
Oh, we could always make this more complicated. I could go live too.
My God,
Hey,
I've never
yeah, I
had
could
so
stream
many
too.
friends.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we have almost a full freaking lobby.
Hey, what's that? What's that? What's the website that allows you to mishmash all the streamer chats together? We could just put together all 13, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep.
I
think it's
just
called
uninstalled OBS.
Yeah, we have one more coming.
Cool.
You could just like have the fucking screen that displays the gameplay flickering so fast between everyone. Like it's just disorienting.
Every time they talk. Oh god.
No, it's actually the way it works is it's overlaid, right? So each of us overlays onto the next person. So
Oh god.
it's a
I
seamless-
usually
3D
do.
mindset. See all the streams at the same time.
I
And then we
usually
play
do
the
like
Brady Bunch theme over
multi-stream
it?
for D&D, so it'll pull up like everybody's stream,
Up, we're
and
all
then
the
I
same
can just mute them.
Oh boy, you
Yeah,
found
you
the
know-
right community.
Sorry, yeah, this is a little coincidental in that we all seem to be having a good time. Tabletop RPGs are yes, but also Snake. When I went to Mouse's profile to add them as a friend so we could get this all set up, I see on Mouse's profile it says, "Ask me anything about Resident Evil. I probably know the answer."
Oh boy,
Hey!
What is this overlap?
my people.
Hit him, Snake. What you got?
I'm not gonna ask anything.
Who has the best butt in
If you're a yes to tabletops, how do you feel about completely original settings in development?
How do you
What,
mean?
just in TTRPGs in general?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking 5e rules and I'm making like my own completely like entirely new setting because I just really like writing.
Oh, neat.
This
Yeah,
is
go
called
for it.
homebrew.
Bro, Shae's the guy to talk to about tabletop games.
No,
I'm like brand new to it. I need
I
to
just like them.
I just take every pointer ever. I'm so new to
Just
it.
another RP devotee.
Yeah, okay. No, honestly, if you're like you feel you're a writer first and foremost. Again, like Snake's a writer. I'm just a goofy guy who's loud.
Yeah,
A goofy guy who's loud and a lot
I'll
of
be right
fun.
back, y'all. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Also, instead of 5e, you could look into the new Pathfinder Opus system.
Ooh,
Oh, there's a
Pathfinder's
lot
good
of
bet.
systems to look into now.
5e is probably the most accessible and the most like.
Ease of new use.
Not if Hasbro has its way.
You don't have
Fair
to
enough, I
switch to
suppose.
1. You can stick with 5e. That's our thing.
If 1D&D is not well received at the moment from the people who have had access to it.
I thought it was still in playtesting.
It is, yeah. That's what I mean. I know a handful of people who have had access to it, and they are not a fan of a lot of the changes. It's
There's a
probably
point that
going
they
to go the way
removed
it.
crits.
Say again.
There was a point that they removed crits from any ranged attack.
Yeah, that's the thing that happened.
Not all classes could crit either.
I'm
which
sorry,
is
what the fuck?
insanity.
They've made some strange choices.
Lamo, you roll a
undid
fucking
the crit
20.
one, but you know.
You roll a 20 and they're like, "Oh, you shoot him in the head, but it's not a critical. You didn't go like through him enough."
straight through their eye? No. They're fine.
Their eye
They just
actually
yoink it
has
out.
a plated eye patch on it.
That is
As
such
Nick
a
was
good
saying
item,
last
actually.
night, you play
They
D&D to
have
feel
a-
powerful.
They have a plate in their skull.
You've seen people catch bullets with their fingers, but have you ever seen someone catch it with their eyelid?
They wink to catch the bullet.
Yes, Man of
They
Steel.
call them fingers, but I've never seen them fang.
Oh my god.
Well, Professor
I
Fox
hated
was
that.
his inventing the
Give
finger.
I
them
went to
clamps.
Switch communities.
The Twitch communities collide.
Fucking change team buttons.
Switching sides.
It's a shame vote kick doesn't work.
It's weird that it doesn't, right?
Well,
I
whenever
swear it used to be in the game.
whenever Mouse is back, I guess we're good to go kill some bugs.
It appears. How do I even start this? I'll just hit the
left.
play mission button, I guess.
Yeah, and then it'll have you can like select different things. Now you're rank 2, so we can play on more than easy.
Yeah.
And die horribly.
Well, how
Is
else
there
are you
any
gonna
other
get
way
your
to
city
die?
trip?
Tell me, did somebody remember to bring the hornet spray?
No, I left my raid at home.
I brought raid.
Thank you,
Shadow
Noah.
Legends.
Thank you for the raid, Mouse.
We need to get this game modified as soon as possible to have fucking fly swatters in place of your knife.
Right.
That'd be so good.
All right, sound off. Are we all good to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm present. Yep.
We got the streamers.
I'm a lover,
Roger,
not
Roger.
a fighter.
I'm gonna have to get everybody's stream link so I can go follow y'all, by the way.
Probably after.
Just
All right,
confirm. I'm
let's
gonna
get
go down.
bugs.
I'm gonna go down the list to make sure everybody's here. Detective
Yo.
Noah,
You know for damn sure I'm here.
listless.
Sup?
Evander,
Present.
Leo,
I was wondering if you're gonna call me Games.
Ducky,
Hey,
Shae.
I'm here, but our lists obviously aren't in the same order.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Mouse,
Uh-oh.
Mouse.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, we'll circle back. Corvid,
Right here.
HLF,
they might not
Tragic.
have a mic.
Yes, I'm wondering if that's the case. Slim,
What? Huh? Hello?
yeah, just
Then
check
have
and
the
see if
mic,
you're
you
here.
just have to get his attention.
Go, 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 go.
Winter, bed.
All.
Sorry. Oh my god, I thought I turned it
Hit the
off.
button,
I'm
hit the
so
button.
sorry.
I believe that.
Colby.
I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I turned it off.
No, you're fine.
Paul, no.
That has so much feedback. Paul.
His soul
That
left his
fuzzy
body.
sound.
I'm hitting it.
LB, are you here? Okay, fair enough.
Press that button.
All cadets not present will be thrown out of the airlock immediately.
I love you.
I don't know why,
We
but
love you.
when Mouse was like, "No, you just gotta get his attention," and then immediately went, "Hey, bed," I thought they might have lived together or something. I was like, "Wait, what's happening?" Did you hit it? Oh, he did. Oh, Perugi. We'll try and get you in on the next
Live from planet Valaka, the Deep Space Vanguard have been deployed to reclaim the Thara system for the Federation. We expect the best. Now show us the best, troopers.
No! My squad!
So I just had the terrible realization that Furby is a combination of fur and baby.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Assault and secure
my
mission
squad's
is
full
a
up,
go.
so now I'm Demon Squad.
Cerberus is
Secure the
gone.
objectives in the order issued by
Such
command.
sadness.
Fire out.
That's okay. Our new friends are very Kerberos
Capture
themselves.
Brimstone 1. Next objective is now available. Rearm and move to the next objective location.
What did you just say?
Who's gonna catch it? Who's gonna catch it? It's gonna break if no one does.
Load it up with the payload.
I'll
got it.
catch it.
I got it. I got it.
I played with
Oh boy.
See, look at that. It's perfectly fine.
I did my part.
Well, I'm guessing that one change I'm noticing immediately from normal, my health is not refilling, or from easy, my health is not refilling.
Yeah,
It takes like
my
20
health would,
seconds
like,
for it to regen.
Yeah.
Are you?
Be advised,
Oh, there
arachnid
it
threat
goes.
levels have risen.
I guess I'll just have to be a huger badass.
There I go, killing again.
Signal booster location verified. Move out and secure
They're just
the
robots, Morty. They're robots.
I mean, like the government bureaucrats, the robots.
Oh, we weren't moving the right way. The signal boost is that way. Go, 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 go!
Down.
Hey, Duke. How you doing?
All right, what's happening? I just got here.
Bugs, kill him.
Thank you. I shouldn't even
Right?
be here
Why are
today.
you laying on the
Doesn't the beacon look like it's below us? Are we sure
I'm
this
not
is the
even
right
supposed
beacon?
to be here today.
It is below us. It means it's probably in a tunnel.
Down we go!
Yippee-ki-yay.
Found a cave.
I'm going down with you.
Wait a minute, this wasn't here before. This
We
is
got the wrong beacon!
I thought in space no one could hear us scream.
It's a
I can hear you
ruse.
scream.
Oh, those poor bastards up there. That sounds pretty dangerous.
Just sit down, relax, and have a nice
Signal
heal.
booster to the fleet has been secured. Additional equipment has now been made available.
No taking nap.
Wait, why is my pistol not
Would you
working?
like us to back out and restart this to get it? We're very early on, we can do that.
Wait, which pistol are you using?
What's going on?
We've lost one, someone's game crashed.
Ah, dang it, that happened.
Oh no.
Changing magazines.
Wait, this is
Your
the
call.
pistol I was using before?
This is
Who's call?
Fire. Area is secure. I say again, area is secure. Rearm before you
Heads up,
proceed to
Bugs.
your next objective.
Wow, I'm surprised. This bug's here.
Vulture 1, payload is loaded up and en route. Stay clear of the drop zone.
I like it
Did
when
the
you
game
watch me,
just
Corbett.
auto try to upgrade my gun? Where's that kick-ass pistol I had? What is this thing?
Reloading.
Oh yeah.
I'm So he's gonna go ahead and watch this round and join us up the next round.
And we promise he's not wearing pants.
Well, only
That's
a
a weird
promise.
thing to note, but alright.
It's okay to like to watch.
There's no fall damage in this,
Orbital
right?
signal booster location has been designated. Secure the signal booster.
Hey, Cowboy, yes, there is.
I've never taken any. Wait, can I get up there? I'm gonna go try and get up there. It's a little bit harder. There's my dying corpse. I watched Slim come and stab my corpse.
Signal booster secured. Additional supplies have been made available.
I was 1 second away.
All right, Mouse, I'm looking for this fall damage. Ow. Okay, yeah, that hurt my legs a little.
It's fine. You don't need those.
More ammo.
Snake, you were really low.
I have a melee attack?
Welcome to the real world.
Yes, yes you do.
Yes, there is melee attack.
No, you're
You
petting
just gotta press the V. Can you find the V?
Say again.
It's beautiful.
It's a button.
Oh, I can find the V.
Good capture, Brimstone 1. Next objective is now available.
Say what?
Rearm
Oh,
and
you're
move
fine.
to
I
the
just
next
couldn't
Tickler
see you.
3000.
Fire out. Clock is ticking, Brimstone 1. Let's get the base up and prepare for incoming.
Oh, that's a lot of bugs.
Be advised, sensors indicate arachnid threat levels have risen.
This is a problem.
You can do it!
Artillery northeast.
A lot of bugs while I was playing with the V. I don't think that's normal. Oh, hey.
It's dead.
Artillery down. Well done.
Do we have ammo anywhere?
Well, I already jumped off the building and then you guys killed it. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. I need to... My voice chat is... What the hell's melee? Hold on.
I need an adhesive.
No.
Brimstone 1, mobile headquarters location is established. Stand by for the ARC. ETA 1 minute.
Don't mind me shooting at the air.
This is Vulture 1.
It's the
I have a
whiskey.
lock on your base
I blame the
location.
whiskey.
Inbound with the payload. Clear the drop zone.
Now
Do
it
not
just means
go
you're
into
proud
the
of
light.
what we've killed. Like this. Yeah!
It's a train.
No, I shot down our bird.
Let me. I'm fine.
Vulture 1 is RTB. Payload is on the deck.
Maybe not. I'm stuck.
I'm having fun.
Hey, Shae, why don't you try to get the incoming artillery a hug?
Oh, yeah. Just point me at him, Commander.
You can do that once.
I'm free.
Alright, build!
You can catch artillery like you can the bunkers that drop.
Can I go anywhere? At what point am I gonna hit a wall? Like, let's see.
There he goes.
Ow! Who the fuck is shooting me?
I thought about it, but it wasn't me.
This is cool. I can actually... Someone's shooting at me.
It's good to admit guilt.
You can actually go all the way over. Look at this. This is so cool. Okay, hold on. Can I change classes?
That's how I roll, yo.
How can I hear Slim from so far away, but not my own team? What?
I don't think they're using the team chat.
But how would you see local, like, from that far away? Like, I'm way the hell over here.
Rather, I don't think they're using... That's what I mean. I don't think they're using team chat. I think the people you can't hear are using local.
No, I can hear Slim, who's nowhere close to me at all, and also not in our team. So I don't know how.
The team is just everybody.
Oh, team is everybody hears you in the whole server?
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Slim's not on our team, so... Very bizarre. It's probably just a hitch of their...
I thought team
was
chat
strange.
was all the Marines.
Team chat is
There's 3 turrets up here if people want to use them. I'll repair them.
Wait, so you guys can hear, all of you can hear me the whole time?
Threat levels are on the rise.
Yes.
Stay frosty, troopers.
Oh, Christ. I'm sorry for your luck. I'm gonna...
I got him. Go. Shae!
Grenadier to the north.
Fucking rep.
Hey, thanks. I thought team was just your team, your squad. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Team is just team.
The position of this turret is insufficient.
Then how come it's messing up? Okay.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. I was way out in the middle of nowhere, and I
Oh,
could
so
hear.
team is fucked up. Team is fucked up, y'all.
Fucked up.
I thought it was just everybody.
Well, it is just everybody.
You know what? Team may be the people that are in your party.
No, it always
And
goes
since
to
we have a
everyone.
party of like 14. That might be why.
Mortar bug to the northwest.
Ah, I see. I'm nestled here in this safe corner.
Yeah, I think
You got an artillery
team is
bug
our
to the
party
south.
chat, because we could hear each other in the lobby with the team chat. That's a tiger.
Mortar bug to the southeast.
Quarter bug down.
Mortar bug.
Gunner got me, I'm down.
We have any rockets to spare for the northwest artillery bug?
Arctic at 75%. We're almost there, Brimstone One.
I could get an angle on it.
We need that thing down. It's taking out our walls.
The base is under attack.
Wow, I
Where's
went
the
a long
artillery
way.
bug we need down?
I need help over at the south
There's two
wall.
on my.
I'm down.
Oh!
Thank you.
Thank you for the pickup.
All data collection has been completed. Pack it up, Brimstone 1, and prepare for extraction.
Damn it, I'm down again. Thank you for the pickup.
Wait for extraction.
I'm hiding in this little corner over
Moving to the
here.
LZ,
Where is it?
troopers. Hustle up.
Okay, this time we
Ooh,
actually
that's
have
a
to
good
care
place
about
over.
this. 'Cause
Go, go,
respawn's
go, go.
disabled and it's harder.
Get in the boat. Do not jolly.
Go, 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 go.
I was
go,
really
go.
thinking medallying though.
There you go.
Hey, I took fall damage, Shae.
Yeah. Me too.
It's fine, you don't need legs.
Get in the ship.
People stuck up there.
Oh, we're in several dropships.
Another successful mission.
You still got one on the way.
Oh no, Snake, did you die?
I couldn't get to him in time.
I think he died
tried.
right at the end.
Oh,
No, Snake.
he was the best of us.
And the worst of us.
Love to nod to the Metal Gear Solid game. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Hey, left, let's go.
That's a shame, but we got almost everything.
Vulture 1 reporting
Yep.
successful pickup. We're
He
coming
was
home.
the only one who died, the fool.
Let's go!
It's so tragic.
Hull crash, y'all. Sad face.
Did good.
I'm messing.
Oh, we
I'm
hardly
messing
knew
ball
you.
right now.
A win is a win. You know what we say, a win is a win.
Yeah. Even if it's by an inch or a mile,
You're
you
goddamn
still
right.
got family.
Died to combat lots.
Calories out, you know? Just go for a little walk.
Hey, let's go Cerberus squad though, you know, top of them charts.
I'm under
Hell
threat
yeah,
of
brother.
court-martialing for not going on my deployment,
Hell
man.
yeah, brother!
What a tragedy.
Strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. Sending your civilians to a planet with guns to get eaten by bugs. Now that's a basis for government.
As long as there's goth chicks with swords, I'm there. It's a good reason to live, you know?
There is not only more bugs.
Alright, slow down, Nurgle.
If I put some like mascara on some of these bugs, will that count for you?
Hey, that
Their
works
arms
for
are like
me.
swords.
Where would you put the mascara?
I don't
Anywhere.
think they have eyes.
Just start layering it
Everywhere.
on.
A disturbingly
Just
good
many
question.
eyes.
Bathe
They have
them
eyes?
in mascara.
They totally have eyes. They're like kind of on the side in the middle.
Or we could find one of the brain bugs. Those
Nah,
have
bro,
other
aim for the
orifices.
thorax, you know.
Oh,
You good there, buddy?
I was just thinking about the brain bug. It was getting me going.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to call it there, guys. Thanks for the games.
Take it easy, Leo.
I had
Cheers.
to.
Hey, you have a wonderful night because you deserve it.
Hey, thanks, you guys too. And it was a pleasure meeting all of you.
Take it easy, man.
James,
Yeah,
I couldn't
pleasure
service
meeting
you one
everybody.
last time. Have a good one.
Have a good night, everyone.
Is Paul back up?
Hey, thanks, Nat. I don't care what you think.
Hey, but let's get a round of thanks. We got some streamers who brought us all together. Thank you.
Thank you, streamers.
You just work here.
I just work here.
I was picked up the game before I met you guys. Literally, it was just, oh, new friends. Oh, new friends. Oh, new friends.
Something.
Why wasn't it this
something,
easy
the real
in high
heroes.
school?
Let's be clear, though. Streamers don't work. That implies we can pay our bills.
Don't hurt me that way, please.
Hold on, wait a fucking minute.
All right.
What's up?
Paul, get back.
No, I haven't heard from him yet.
What?
All right.
Steam says he's online. I sent him another invitation. Invitation.
Did I see that Perugi is also trying to get in, Shae?
I believe so, yes. Perugi's still around?
Pierogies. Oh.
Perugi, do you have anyone on your friend list? Or do you...
Was that Russian Homer?
Take my friend code.
No, Homer's never in a hurry.
Add me to your list and I'll invite you.
Shit.
It was quick. That was a quick one.
I'm waiting for it. Thank you. Bam, bam.
Speaking of Russian Homer, apparently you can do the entire trip of the Odyssey in like a 3.5-hour drive.
Yeah, that
It
tracks.
took like a year and a half.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all.
Where you at,
You're
Perugi?
good.
I don't see
To be
you.
fair, they did get lost.
I accepted
You're
your
waiting
friend
on
request.
at least
Could've
one
used
person
Google
on
Maps.
our end, but they're there. Okay.
Okay. So when did Paul call it a night?
I have no idea. He just
Damn.
done gone disappeared.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, he lives in an area that is forgotten by time. So if the storm rolled through, it's quite plausible that his internet just took an absolute dog shit on him.
So Delaware?
Ha! Ohio, actually. So
I'm sorry, did you
Close
say
enough.
a dog shit on him?
yeah,
Kinky.
Rural Ohio. Like very
What?
rural Ohio.
Wait,
It's in a
where's
valley.
the kink in that? Hold on. What am
I mean,
I?
if that's what
someone's
he's
kink.
into.
Guys,
yeah,
guys,
you gotta be.
guys, I unlocked the machine gun. I have a machine gun now.
Which
Oh,
one?
enjoy, first thing you gotta do not aim down sights, just hold the left fucking...
No, don't worry, I
Yeah,
got that part down.
And don't point it at me.
You've lost
Which
no
is
one now.
code for pointed at him. He likes it.
Sometimes the game hates your profile pictures and everyone's just a derpy looking basic troop.
That's everybody for me right now.
Yeah.
That's
He's
not
going
me.
back and
You can refresh it by just swapping to like your loadout tab in the back.
Oh my god,
Hey.
it's like magic.
Oh, that,
2 whole people loaded.
yeah, that loaded some people. Oh, there's everyone.
She's like, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work, but cool.
And there
it's
goes
gone.
everyone
Oh,
again.
Oh, my picture's gone. What the fuck?
Resto and pesto.
Oh, there it goes. Yay. I got my picture back.
Whisk. What does they call it? What does Altair do? Risquate and Apache? No, it's Ezio. Ah, fuck.
No, very clearly it's rest on
What just
pasta.
happened?
Wait, that wasn't a stroke? Like he actually said that?
Yeah.
Do we
Just
have
Italian
everyone?
for rest in peace.
All right, cool. I can make up fun words too. Pistachio putuno tato.
What the fuck?
I understood
what you're-
potatoes.
That
so
was offensive in my
I
culture.
like what you're putting down,
Why do I
stranger. I
hang
love
out with
globbing
you?
words together.
Oh shit! Okay,
Hey, really
so,
quick, is my microphone working? I can't tell.
Yep, you're good.
Sweet.
Why do I
Hello.
keep
Are we
getting
good to-
random fucking
Yeah,
Snapchat
we're
friend
good. Paul's
requests?
got to take a break. His computer overheated, so
Unfortunate.
Have they considered ice?
Too many bugs.
He has dogs. Too much dog hair.
Oh yeah, that'll get it.
Why am I unable to?
Unable
We
to
have a
play.
one
Why are you
actually-
unable to click one?
you gotta go.
It
We
won't.
ready to go?
Oh, there's a level 1 in here, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Easiest and
Yeah.
most basic.
Sorry, I'm a noob.
We
Nah,
can't
that's fine.
power level everyone. 0 out of 10.
You won't be for long.
Now I don't
Is
know
it
why
still
it
not
won't.
letting you start up?
All right, I had
All
a,
the rare candies.
It's based on how many things you kill, right? Nobody kill anything. Perugi, shoot everything.
Let's not do that.
I'll try.
Before Farugi.
What
Let me
if I
get my sun
accidentally
hat,
catch
I'll
me?
wait it out.
Everyone just go support and keep stabbing Perugi with the heels.
No,
He
just
does for
chain
time.
res each other.
Yeah.
We have like a
Gone. Dead. Yeah, these guys are all right. They're good. I'm glad we found such a chill group.
The Deep Space Vanguard deploy to the
You know, it's
planet
not
Valaka
chill
to retake
how hot
the
this
colony
damn room
and
is.
secure a foothold in the war against the bug. Exterminate those bugs.
Demon Squad it is.
This is what we do, Brimstone. Assault
Oh my
and
god,
secure.
it's so big.
By the numbers. Brimstone team will deploy and secure objectives in the order administered.
It's good to be on the field. That's how we like it.
No. We like it hard, not fast.
Look alive, Brimstone 1.
Just like your
Incoming
ex,
arrest
shoot him in the
mission
fleshy
is a
bits.
go.
Let's test this thing out. Woohoo!
We're like, wait a minute. What? You like it
That's
hard
not
and
on
long?
the bugs.
What bugs? Where?
Oh, were we talking about bugs?
Enemies
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well done, Brimstone 1. Proceed on to your next target after
So Shae,
realigning.
what do you think about it?
Out.
Alright, crew! Don't get landed on.
Load it up with the payload. Vulture.
Alright, no, you're gonna catch this, right?
Clear the drop zone.
Absolutely.
Oh, God have mercy.
Okay.
Oh, sexy.
Payload is on the deck.
You know, that works pretty well. Landed right on the
Dear God. You're all immortal.
I wanted to die, and it didn't kill me.
I do my best.
Oh yeah, it's easy mode again. All right, where are the bugs?
Poor Shane.
Oh, we easy mode. It's time to fucking, ruin some bugs.
Have we
throw a
tried to
frag at my
Hold on,
feet.
hold
I
on. I have
understand.
to salute the flag.
Increased. Be advised, arachnid patrol spotted in your AO. Proceed to terminate the patrol.
Oh God. Oh, that's another big one. God, this thing goes everywhere.
That's what she said.
I wasn't going to say anything.
It's okay, I said it for you. I am not. I have the maturity of a teenage child.
Sounds like he's doing this part. Pace, Brimstone 1. Let's reload and push forward. No letting up now.
I'm doing my part.
Brimstone 1, this is
I ain't
Vulture
doing
1.
shit.
Payload is loaded up
Hip
and
fire,
operating.
ADS, either way,
Clear
it's
the drop
jiggling all
zone.
over the place. I like it.
I have that
Where I
effect.
shot, I didn't count the leg.
Giggity.
Wait a fucking.
Also, this pistol, I checked it at the menu. It's only supposed to hold 12. The fact that it reloads to 18, that's not supposed to happen.
My 12
Okay,
round
so-
sniper
Don't
worry
rifle
about it.
doubles its magazine size.
Dude, don't you know
Yeah.
Glocks have a six bullets in the chamber? Come on.
6 in the chamber, 12 in the magazine.
Be advised, arachnid threat levels have risen.
Easy math.
We can get a +8.
Shoots all 6 at once, too, if you tap it fast enough.
Large arachnid patrol detected in the field.
There is a grenadier.
Hey, there's a big boy right there.
We got some artillery bugs.
Artillery bugs are down.
Shae's so sad he didn't get to kill it.
Artillery bugs are.
Artillery are down. Or the one that was over here is down.
I just saw blood take flight.
Hey, let's go, team. Let's go.
We have another artillery.
Daddy got artillery.
Hey, yo, we need medics. We need medics.
Brimstone 1, your resources are established. Get that base up
Thank
double
you.
time. We have incoming threats.
Aw, thank you.
Got it.
Warning.
There's another one for you, Shae.
It's a beautiful day to
Artillery is over here.
Yeah, the artillery is pretty wild.
Hey, let's kill the enemy
Sorry,
and get
what's
home,
up?
man.
Hey, thanks.
I bet it was your pleasure.
Where's our mortar barrages?
Slow, I've got grenades.
Build shit and I'm just repair. Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Sorry, did I hear your build shit?
Not it.
I mean, I'll repair. Like, I just don't know what to put down. I'm ignorant
And we
as
have a fix
fuck.
on your location.
Walls and turrets. If it looks useful, it probably is.
Loaded up with the payload. Vulture 1 on the way. Clear the drop zone.
So put the bunkers on the outside? Got it.
Yeah.
Click doesn't
Clear the drop zone.
Up with me.
Clear your drop zone.
Payload is on the ground.
I'll drop your
Vulture 1 is
cleared
returning
zone.
to the guard.
Who the fuck is this podcast level succulence over here?
That's Shae.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Welcome everybody to another live stream. My voice cracked because I've been straining it all day. But that's okay. We're gonna do a little bit of a reading. Today we're gonna be reading the Cotton Torture.
I do apologize.
Stop, I can only come so
whoever I
much.
locked out.
Yo, we got a pretty cute treehouse here.
The unrelating.
Leave the key under the carpet, just in case. Or the floor mat.
There will be an unrelating, or fuck, I can't even say English. An unrelenting torrent of erotica.
Corvid, stop. I can only get so hard.
What the fuck?
Then you're not trying hard enough.
No, he's right. It's called priapism. Medical professional here.
Hard.
His name is
So
Metacraze.
today on
I think
our
that makes him more qualified than any of us.
Hey,
That's
on our
goddamn right.
spelunking of Wattpad, we're gonna read Son Amy Lemons.
I don't read Wattpad. I just read fanfiction.
Wattpad is the home of really crazy fan.
Nah, we gotta get some of that, you know, AO3.
Hold on. I'm not aware of.
AO3 is the bomb.
I'm not aware of what that is. Did you say WAP pad as in wet ass?
Wattpad.
No, Watt.
Yeah, you heard right. You heard right.
W-A-T-T.
It's an ad.
Fanfiction.net is where heroes go. AO3 and Wattpad are for
AO3 is
Degenerates.
Nah, dude, you gotta get that AO took down an international fucking terrorism ring because they couldn't cut on time.
Ratings look good so far, Brimstone 1.
Who builds a gate and leaves the fucking gate open?
Well, let the
Is there supposed to be a hole in this wall or no?
Stay frosty, troopers.
Yeah, if you guys see an open wall,
don't wanna
let's
get
go ahead
up.
and close that, because there is a ton of holes.
I can't close this one because
It's
whoever
starting to
built
look like a
it,
Mexican quarter
they built it
all
from
these
the
holes.
The base is under attack.
Much like federal agents, fraudsters don't want to get up after they've been shot.
I'm just going towards things I can kill.
Warning. The base is under attack.
Whoever's on the outside of the north wall, good job.
Arc is at 25% complete.
Watch where you're throwing your grenades and smack me with
The base is under attack.
it. I am not that into pain.
Artillery down, north by northwest.
Thank you for the.
Holy
clean
shit, we do
description.
got a man out there.
The base is under attack.
Shay, get your ass back here.
You know what? This machine gun works a lot better when you're using the stun with it.
He made his bed, leave him.
He's the bravest of
Hey,
us
there's an
all.
artillery bug behind you.
I can't see it. Where
Hey,
is it?
Shay, you wanna kill the boom boom bug?
Artillery bug to the north.
There's two
Artillery.
boom boom bugs.
Artillery's down.
We
Artillery's
have
down.
two boom boom.
That's it. Boom, boom. Thank you.
Did I just shoot in the face? Who just came over here?
It is up.
Hello.
I was above you.
You know
I
what? I
changed my
respect
Second
look
boom
on it.
boom is down.
Did you get me? Did someone inject me with
We got artillery
steroids?
bug.
Come on,
North by
boom, boom,
northwest.
weird.
I didn't. I wish I did.
No, northwest boom boom bug is down. I took it out.
Daddy's rebuilding the wall.
Arc is at 75%. We're almost there, Brimstone 1.
Nope,
Oh,
we have
please be
another boom
careful.
boom bug.
Where?
Northwest.
The base is under
We have a
attack.
second artillery
And Tiger
northwest.
just took me out to the northwest too.
We need to have a.
Well,
Do we have a party
You're
willing
good,
to go
just
on a
leave
little
me.
adventure and
Leave
kill
me.
the bad boy? No, Daddy's coming. I got you. I'll protect you.
Oh shit!
I died.
Tiger's out.
Get out there, boy. Go get her. 12 seconds.
Most medical professionals avoid against dying.
Oh shit, that's another artillery boy.
We need an assault team northwest.
Okay, I'll go.
10th doctor's mortician.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro!
We gotta go take care of that already.
Now we're getting out of here.
I got you, Big D Energy.
Got the artillery boy with a pistol.
You're welcome.
Get up! You're coming home! I got you.
Let's
go.
There it is.
LZ troopers.
Oh,
Nice and close.
Oh, this thing has no ammo.
Pick up your feet. We're leaving.
Go, run. Get your shit
This
and go.
base is not handicap accessible.
That's an OSHA violation.
All of this is an OSHA violation.
I don't know if OSHA's military.
Run.
I don't think OSHA did their part.
Hey, Daddy, I'm gonna pop a squat right next to you.
Yeah, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is that everyone? Looks like everyone.
We gotta get in here if we want to go home.
That bug pushed me. That was good. Oh god.
So, does anyone have anyone waiting for them back home?
I've
Yeah,
got my
Mom, I
cats.
got my citizenship.
Last one in has to do everyone else's taxes.
I'm
It's a
gonna
fate
stay
worse than
beside
death.
them.
What the hell, Snake?
Oh,
I'd
hell
stay
yeah.
on the planet.
Congratulations, everybody. Everybody
Take a
we
bug
cared
over
about.
taxes that day.
They heard taxes and ran.
Joke's on you.
I do
I'm
my
a
own
citizen with no
taxes.
rights.
Welcome
I
to
don't
America.
think that's a good thing.
Do you think the bugs have a tax system?
Probably.
Point and shoot, probably. You talking about the AI?
On top.
No,
I don't
paying
know.
taxes, like for roads.
I don't know about a tax system, but I know that they have a table with refreshments. They call it their bug snacks.
All right, well, GG boys.
121.
All right. Well, that's the point for
Ow.
me, everybody. Have a nice night.
Oh, you
Good game.
Don't let the bed bugs
Yeah, I
bite.
think I'm gonna call it.
It's been an honor
I think I'm
serving.
gonna go night too.
Fair
I think
enough.
I got
It was
one
good. It
more
was good
thing.
meeting y'all.
Nice meeting y'all. Have a great one, y'all.
Take it easy.
You too. Take it easy.
Someone remind me of their names later so I can go check them out.
Worst case scenario, they'll be on the VOD.
True enough.
So it's Palace's responsibility.
Everything's Palace's responsibility. How are we feeling? You doing another?
Sure.
I got one more. Yeah.
I'm feeling as though I
got one more
legitimately
thing.
have to find something to read to you guys.
was the best of times.
I mean, technically,
It's toggle in here, by
this
the
whole
way. You don't need to hold
franchise
it.
is based off a book.
Oh, hey, I'm rank 5 now. Now I get to be the sergeant.
Dear Valaka, I never thought this would happen to me.
Look at me. I am the sergeant now.
What do you think, Shae?
Yeah, we can run one more on normal mode for Perugi.
Oh, that's mad kind of y'all.
So shall it be?
Whoops.
What do you mean, whoops? What did you do?
I equipped
Is
it
this a with or without the machine gun?
No.
Live from planet
Actually, this is
Valaka,
fine.
the Deep Space Vanguard have been deployed to reclaim the Thara system for the Federation.
the Deep
We
Space
expect the
Vanguard have
best.
been
Now show us the best,
blarg.
troopers.
Are we doing? Yeah, Demon Squad. Okay.
Fire to Brimstone, assault and secure mission has been administered by command. Carry out the objectives as ordered. Fire out.
Hey Snake, I think I unlocked a revolver of some sort. Wow, it's not a revolver, but it's a biggie fiery boy.
Yeah, I got it as well.
Brimstone 1, we have incoming bugs. Secure this area.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Thank you. I died immediately.
You know what I think that ammunition was? I think the ammunition was the difficulty. I think we were getting bigger mags for ammunition on easier difficulties. My pistol's probably at 12.
We got the worst modifier. This is so unlucky.
Loaded up with the
What's the modifier?
See, know the little warrior bugs?
Payload is on the ground. Vulture
Oh
1 is
dear.
returning to the
The ones that take like a whole mag? Yeah, they're gonna spawn constantly.
Oh, good.
Maybe we should try diplomacy?
Let's kill some bugs.
Diplomacy? The only good bug's a dead bug.
Now,
Can they negotiate?
Diplomacy with bullets.
I don't think they can.
We're in the first
Aggressive
wave.
negotiations.
Means more bugs for us to kill.
Could I punch a bug into submission?
No, but you did bring in your
You brought in your flaying knife. That should help.
Wait, we might not have gotten the
Field
modifier.
power generators. We're still of use to it.
Modifier, no modifier. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from killing these bugs.
I'm going for the one on the far side.
I remember the far side.
Gary Larson was such an innovative group writer.
Woo!
Changing mags.
So what's the strategic advantage that why we're actually playing with
Generator power cycle complete. We can hang on to these. Well done, troopers.
I just need my pistol in range. And to
Nonsense,
conserve
take
that
them both.
or conserve those grenades. How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling
Perugi?
rocket launcher.
Where are you, Perugi? I got medicine for you.
Off to the generator.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
There's a weird craving for crab.
Alright, do me the favor.
I can't wait to become a citizen when I get back
Oh,
home.
I will try.
Crap. I'm gonna propose to my high school sweetheart.
I can't give you medicine
Not
for
if I
that.
propose to her first.
I sure hope she's not pregnant yet.
Oh, you're much faster than I am, detective.
Well, my high school sweetheart was a bit of a whore, so.
Jesus Christ.
AO is secure. Keep the pace, Brimstone 1. Let's reload and push forward. No letting up now.
Picking it up.
Where's the
Brimstone
resupply?
1, this is Vulture 1. Payload is loaded up and en route. Stay clear of the drop zone.
No one caught it. We're fucked.
I ain't got no ammo. Where's the resupply?
I think it's coming up.
Okay, good.
Oh, there's the bunker right there.
I'd fucking kill for ice cream right now.
I don't think I blame you.
Attention. Elevated arachnid threat levels have been detected.
I'm so far out from the signal
Lead
booster
signal
and I'm a
booster
big
has been
chunky
set.
monkey.
Secure the location around the booster.
I don't move fast.
That was so good and so bad.
Hey, Dial, I got medicine for you, buddy. How about you come this way? Alright, you should be feeling better, buddy.
Signal booster secured. Additional supplies have been made available.
Doctor's coming, hang on.
We got a lot more rockets up here if people want them. Use them to replace your pistol.
We don't need no stinking.
I've got a grenade launcher innately, so I'm trying to hold on to it.
Stay up.
It's a new weight loss.
Captain, I don't know if I'll make it.
You just hang on.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Beacon active.
How's everybody feeling? I got syringes.
I would love a syringe. Hello.
Don't take that out of context.
Alright, take that help and make me proud.
Got it.
AO is secure. Keep the pace, Brimstone 1. Let's reload and push forward. No letting up now. Brimstone 1, your resources are established. Get that base up double time. We have incoming threats.
Alright, I think we're good to move on. Let's do it.
I'm surprised y'all haven't got the other objectives yet.
You gotta kill that grenadier. Yeah.
No
Ask and you shall
We
receive.
gave that grenadier a taste of its own medicine.
By firing a rocket back into its butt.
Yeah. How do you like getting blown up, butt bug?
Talk about banal.
You know, this is my last mission before I earn my citizenship and go home. I'm gonna see my high school
We're gonna get here.
party. I'm gonna marry her.
Nice, nice. This is Vulture 1. Payload is loaded up and en route.
I'm only 2 weeks from retirement.
I have bad news for both of you.
Uh-oh.
Beg pardon?
Payload has been delivered. Brimstone
Nothing, just
1 at
some
the arc.
retiring
Vulture 1
people.
returning to base.
They're retiring, all right.
Well, the thing is that the universe works on the laws of narratonium, in which the narrative is the most important part.
Let me take down those walls. We can build a bunker here.
And no one in the
I don't
history
build
of
stuff, I
stories
kill
ever
stuff.
died 2 weeks before retirement.
Woo knows. Woo's in bed, but he knows.
I believe that's accurate.
And see, Nat can say, who just broke that? I was on there. How dare you?
Alright, we gotta break one more.
Bit of a awkward wall, but I had to improvise. It wouldn't
Don't forget, a good defense is like an ogre. It has layers.
There, you just gotta close it.
It also tastes delicious.
Please do not eat the ogre.
But now it's double.
I broke that one too.
Come in, they got a fucking child's bench to deal with.
Double wall.
Girl, get you something better.
Twice the
They
wall.
get through the drywall and there's just like a playpen.
30 seconds.
You can never have too many bunkers.
Alright, does anyone need drugs?
I mean, if you're off.
How's everyone feeling? Does anyone need medicine? No one start this wave hurt.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you...
Connection active with the Ark. Ground wave from the Ark stirred up some of the Horde. Hostiles are en route to the Ark
How's everyone
now.
feeling health-wise? You, LB.
Where are they at?
Have some drugs.
Threat levels are on the rise. Stay frosty, troopers.
Oh, that's a big one.
Warning. The base is under attack.
No, I'm thinking about the other ones. That
Where
wall,
is it? I got a rocket
that's
launcher.
pretty good. You good up there, buddy?
With my team and my squad, I'm good.
Warning. The base is under attack.
I fell.
Burn them all!
Ark is at 25% complete.
You can climb the bunker. It's a little finicky.
Oh, these bastard bugs. Oh my goodness.
Y'all ever fried bug?
I've had shrimp.
I mean, that is pretty close.
Well, you see, bugs are just
That's a whole heap of them.
The galaxy.
I fell and I can't get up.
My life alert's out of battery, sorry.
Arc is reading 50% completion. Keep up the fight,
That could use
trooper.
some. Not for any particular reason.
Artillery boy, southwest.
Not at this
Artillery
exact
boy
moment. I can
down.
get one if you need.
The base is under attack.
Gee, thanks. You think?
Bugs.
Oh, there sure are.
Wait, there are bugs on this planet?
Oh, here comes the big one.
Why couldn't we invade the planet of puppies?
Arc is at 75%. We're almost there, Brimstone 1.
I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Oh?
Just hang on, doctor's coming.
Snake, how the fuck did you manage to get over there?
Well, I went to save someone and got swarmed. I was doing my part. Oh, God.
Can you get on top of that rock you're on and try to make it
I mean, I'm
over?
fine now. I just don't have a lot of health.
Oh, dear.
We're gonna get you out of here. You give me cover, I'll go for the revive.
Covering fire!
Well done, troopers. We got what we needed. Drop what you're doing and head to the extraction point.
Oh, shit.
I hope you're ready to run,
Oh,
Snake.
shit.
I'm not.
All received. Ultra One inbound for pickup.
What a shame.
I skipped track in high school, I ain't ready for
I'm
this.
running backwards as fast as I can.
Remember, stick together. Bex, if you have your UAV, use it.
This is Vulture 1. Move to the
Not too
designated
far.
LZ. On the bounce.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
My res is up in 60 if you want to try for it, Snake.
Yeah, all right.
Holding them back.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That did not go as well as I thought it would.
No.
No luck catching them killers.
Taking me up
then.
front, throwing grenades over.
Oh, Snake, did you die? Oh, Snake.
I don't know about you, but I think I've had enough of this planet.
I can go for like
send me
one
back
more
in.
hit.
I love shooting guns.
It was just Snake again!
Speed up when stepping into my ship.
Good job.
Guarantees citizenship.
Oh, we brought one back with us.
Oh, they've got posters in here. That's fun.
Oh, Snake. Poor Snake. Everyone back from their planet?
Yeah. Well, technically.
We had to get Snake out of the show.
You're the only KIA twice in a row.
Wasn't in a row.
Wasn't it in a row? Oh, just during the real rounds.
The real rounds, wow.
Alright, that's gonna have to be my last one though.
Yeah.
Both times I died a hero.
Thanks for having me. Take it easy.
Right on, gentlemen.
Good playing with you guys.
GG, guys.
Pleasure.
I'll send your condolences. Don't worry.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh boy.
And so
Microphone
it
activated.
ended.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's good. I agree with what you were saying in chat. Like, yeah,
Stream buddy.
more features would be welcome. I can't see this being a constant thing at current.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun to like mess around in for a bit, but it's one of those like it doesn't currently to me have the longevity of like Insurgency, where we can do scavenger runs, and it's quite tactical. This is a good like just pour a bunch of bullets into them, but it doesn't quite do it for me in terms of staying power. At least not yet. I mean, it is EA, but
Sports. It's in the game. No, yeah, I agree. It's funny because there are games we both Left 4 Dead.
Mhm.
Same thing over and over again. Not really much in the way of variation, but it's also an entirely different feel.
yeah, that's true.
My goo is slow, but it's powerful.
Yeah, I don't mind it though. I can see it getting kind of intense on higher difficulties, like actually intense.
Right.
Require a bunch of coordination. I can see that being fun. I can see it being a similar sense of satisfaction to Expert and Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, because
But,
right now, although you took damage on normal, it still felt like we all got pretty much to the drops. You know what I mean? It didn't feel super urgent. Only if you were caught out on your own.
Yeah, the only reason I died both times was because I was trying to pull a maneuver and res someone. One of the modifiers, I had a game that lasted 2 hours. Jesus.
Oh wow. Rock
Killed
says
1,000 bugs each.
Oh wow. Rock says, I've seen people play this for a bit longer than you all, and apparently there's a different game mode that's much more involved.
You don't like with levels. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was all level locked. Like even the difficulty modes were level locked.
Which is like I can appreciate that on a we're pairing you with puppies sense. So they want everybody to be on the same page. But I also like custom games if they allow that. Like full party games if they allow that. Let people play what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Locking features and modes behind difficulty settings, or like it reminds me of the FF16 thing, where apparently New Game Plus is a very, very different game, and I kind of hate that. What happened, Lily?
Either way, thank y'all for
Bloody
playing
stream.
who joined us. It was a very fun time. Like the actual like running around with y'all was good. And I'm glad we found those other people too.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Lily, did you already buy the other battle pass? Like, did you at any point buy the non-premium one? Oh, you didn't. That's bizarre.
That is strange.
I know they have a thing at the top where they're like, once you buy one, that's it. Like, if you buy the basic one, you can't buy the premium one. That's a thing. But if they just, like, it's just straight up, you didn't buy any and you can't get the premium, I don't even know what that's about. Why would they pull it? Like, was that with the hotfix or something? They were like, oh, also disabled premium battle pass. Like, what? That's messed up.
You yell at them via Twitter, see if they say anything.
Fair enough, Viz. Still good to have you. To drink all the water.
Steam says you've played 27 minutes of this recently.
What?
Starship Troopers.
27 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, it's wrong, but...
Uh-huh.
What it says. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about that, the Magnum thing.
Oh, yeah?
Time to kill was... I was firing more bullets into single targets that were bigger than just the basic tiny ones than I was with the other pistol. And it has more ammo, so I don't know if it was like the location thing or something else.
It felt better to me. Not time to kill, just literally the feel and sound of the gun. The first pistol we got was fine. The second one, loved it.
Yeah, I love the feel and sound, but the time to kill is rough.
Hmm.
Maybe it was a shot placement thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's an actual feature. But it might be.
Yeah, I don't know either. Good night, Evander. Thanks for
Good night,
playing
Evander.
with us. I don't know. I was wanting to. They died quickly though because we prioritized them. But like the artillery bugs, they seem to like close off when they weren't shooting artillery, and then they. I don't know if that's a thing where if it's like locational based, if you can get like to the soft meaty parts, you know.
Well, I was shooting like the big bulb even when they were closed and getting a yellow hit marker as opposed to a white one.
Oh,
And
so
I was
maybe that
able
does
to-
matter.
Yeah, maybe. I was able to kill them pretty reliably by just mag dumping them with my sniper rifle.
They're weirdly specific. I see. Oh, you can't get the premium one because you're rank 42 and it would give you 10 levels and put you at 52 or whatever. Like, so it doesn't compute or something.
That's stupid.
They're like, you're close enough. That is silly. Although, why would you, like, at 42, there's what? Isn't there still like 30 days or just under 30 days? No, my question is, what does the battle pass get you? Like, cause
It gets you the
does it get you a legendary or something? I
think
can't
so,
remember.
yeah.
Oh, does it? I thought it just gave you the fast track, like the extra event point stuff, 10 levels for the premium, right? I didn't think it gave you skins. Oh, you're right, Lily. Yes, it did give me Cardinal Rain. Yes.
That is incredibly silly.
Yeah, I would go ask them what's up. I mean, hey, they had several things during this event that like death cheat being the most egregious, right? They had several things not working as intended. I would just see if you can message them and be like, hey, because that's a pretty weird thing. I wouldn't think it'd be intentional if they're like, oh, did you get up past level 40? You can't get this skin. Like, just because you can't get the battle, right? It's probably just a thing of like, if not 10 levels, then for whatever, you know, it's probably like a bug in not being able to get it.
Yeah, ideal. Tomorrow is Thursday, yes? Yes.
Yep.
Need to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I might do more campaign.
Well, that there
prep
looks
stuff,
like a
but-
stream, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, that Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm torn. Because I don't really have a compulsion to go back to 16 at the moment. Aliens is a good time, but I might save that for Friday.
Thursday RPG.
I'll figure it out. Now, though, I am going to call it here.
Sorry. Yeah, fair. Me too. Tomorrow I'm doing a Xenonauts 2 12-hour stream. Gonna get people in the community loaded up with that. So that'll be fun. And
excellent.
Next Wednesday, remember, we're doing Backrooms, everybody. So if you liked watching C7, Rictus, Snake, and myself bumble around in the Backrooms, this is a different one. And apparently, it's a more fleshed out one. Like, a lot of people seem to think this is the best version of the Backrooms, the best game. It's got quite a number of levels, as I understand it. And the dev is always trying to add more. So, if you're looking forward to 4 people running around in the spooky dark and liminal spaces, that's next Wednesday.
It'll be fine. Sure. It can only go up, I think.
Yeah, in the stinky dark, exactly. In the slightly mildewy office spaces. But yeah, for now, get out of here.
You heard him. Have a good night, you all.
Yeah, good night.
See you next time.
That's it. I don't know why you're all still here. What are you looking at?